located in Chester, Camden, Great Falls, and Winnsboro.
All right, we're back here at Fairfield Central High School. The Chester Cyclones taking on the Fairfield Central Griffins in Winnsboro, South Carolina for the third game of the season. Fairfield Central comes into this game 2-0 on the season. The Cyclones 1-1. Fairfield Central dominated both of their first teams, one being Carver's Bay, the second being Andrew Jackson, and they have put up a lot of points. They have a prolific offense in the first 2 weeks of the season. Cyclones come in 1-1 after had a tough and difficult loss to Lancaster in the opening game. Cyclones came out flat first half of the game, had 100 and some penalties, just came out really flat, unable to catch their breath and get going into the second half. Lost that game, but got back on track last Friday night against the Fort Mill Yellow Jackets with a victory of 22-17. One of the things that's going to be interesting tonight, Jeff, as I think about this football game, and I've thought about it a lot in the last couple days, Chester has not been able to have a sustained drive offensively. That's going to be a key. We've seen Chester score some points. They've scored 22 points. They've racked up over 300 yards, close to 400 yards in both their football games that they've played. Offensively, they've moved the ball, but they hadn't been able to do two things. They hadn't had a sustained drive to keep the defense off the field, and they hadn't been able to punch in short yardage, especially in goal-to-goal situations.
Yeah.
Those two things have to change tonight.
100%, and I think Antonio Hopkins coming back tonight makes a difference, guys. I think he makes a huge difference in the run game, positive yards, always around the ball, finds the end zone when he's on offense and makes plays on defense. But to your point, Clint, we have not gelled really well offensively. I thought last week I saw some signs of improvement, and like I said earlier, Trooper made some plays with his legs last week that he didn't make in the first game. So I think that's going to be key tonight. The other thing is I don't think we can afford to get down big tonight.
No, I don't think so either. I think Chester's got to stay in this ball game, and they've got to convert. They've got to get good yardage on first down, Jim, and they've got to convert third downs, right?
Exactly right. Like Jeff said, third and fourth and short, we've got to convert those. As mentioned previously, Trooper, as far as his running is concerned, was an entirely different person last week than he was first week. I mean, he stuck his nose up in there. He popped off some good runs. So I'm really excited to see him.
I think you're exactly right. I tell you what else I think, Chester, I'd like to see offensively them do. I'd like to get them seeing some tempo. Early in the game against Lancaster, Chester came out and got in some tempo sets and were able to move the ball down the field, turn it over on downs, or unable to punch it in. But get some short passes, completions, good yardage on first down, pick up the pace and get to the next one. Keep the defense on the heels, something that Chester needs to do a better job of, and take advantage of their speed. They're small up front and they're inexperienced, and that's going to be the challenge. The difficulty for Chester offensively this season so far has been, can the offensive line and Trooper, Floyd, the quarterback, pick up the blitzes and the pressures? When they have been able to do that, they've had success, Jeff.
Yeah, 100%.
But they haven't been able to do it consistently, and then that's the case. Defenses have gotten in to disrupt them, and I fully expect Coach Davis and his defensive coaching staff to try to take advantage of that and really bring their guys in different directions and different places, linebackers, different pressures, disguise things to try to confuse this young offensive line.
Yeah, I think you're right. And on the other side, I think I think the first part of the game, the kind of pressure we're going to put on their young freshman quarterback who can sling it. I watched him pregame. He's pretty smooth, guys. 6'2", 190, ninth grader is pretty impressive. So I think putting pressure on him and seeing what he's going to do with guys in his face is going to kind of dictate for how they're going to do offensively tonight, in my opinion.
I don't think he's had the pressure that he's going to get tonight, nor the size that has been coming after him. I don't think he's seen that yet.
No, the Cyclones, they ran a lot of four-man front last week, and part of that was because Jalen Moss went down, but part of that was because they didn't have any more linebackers because Antonio was out, had several other issues. They went four-man down front. They're going back to stack 3 defense, 3-3-5 defense, which is what we're used to seeing. They'll fly all over the place. Defensive linemen have to occupy blocks so those linebackers can move, and we'll see what they can do. If the Cyclones can make them one-dimensional and get after the quarterback, I think they have great chance of success tonight. Let's take a break, and we'll be back.
Tonight's Chester Cyclone football game is made possible in part by Hamilton, Delaney, Greer, and Cotton, attorneys at law providing legal services since 1907. Attorneys Milton Hamilton, Greg Delaney, Brian Greer, and Nick Cotton have a general practice of law with offices in Chester and Great Falls. Hamilton, Delaney, Greer, and Cotton support all the schools in Chester County.
Tonight's Cyclone football made possible by Burns Chevrolet Cadillac in Rock Hill. Serving the area since 1923 and located off I-77, exit 82B in Rock Hill. Burns has new Chevrolet and Cadillacs along with a selection of pre-owned vehicles, including buy here, pay here. Burns Chevrolet Cadillac, 800-681-7198 or online at BurnsChevrolet.com. Your right choice.
For over 77 years, Fairfield Electric Cooperative has delivered electric energy to our consumer owners. As a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we are part of a nationwide community of local, not-for-profit cooperatives committed to enhancing our customers' lives and livelihoods by providing reliable power, high-quality customer-focused service, and valuable products and services. We're Fairfield Electric Cooperative, your Touchstone Energy partner. Proud to be a part of tonight's Cyclone football coverage on WRBK.
Relax on and off the field with Founders Federal Credit Union. With services like Founders Online and Founders App, you'll enjoy local personalized service. Joining Founders Federal Credit Union is easy. Relax, join Founders.com or at one of the more than 30 office locations to see if you qualify for membership. Relax, go Cyclones. Services require credit evaluation. Terms and conditions apply. Founders Federal Credit Union is federally insured by NCUA.
All right, back here at Fairfield Central High School. Let me give you the captains at midfield. Fairfield Central won the toss and deferred. Cyclones will receive the football. For the Fairfield Central Griffins, the captains are number 23, Jashawn Manning, number 77, Jaquan Bates, number 1, Donovan Watkins, and number 3, Stefano Gadsden. For the Cyclones tonight, it's number 61, Jordan Land, number 31, Shadim McCullough, and number 3, Andre Evans. Let me give you the starters for this Cyclone football team as they get ready to take the field and receive the kick. First of all, starting at the wide receiver, number 2, Reggie Heath, a junior. The other wide receiver will be number 1, Zeke Evans, a sophomore. We'll also see Kyan Kennedy in the slot. He's a junior. We'll see DJ Stevenson in the slot. He's a junior. Andre Evans also in the slot. He's a senior. And Jaquan Carter, number 6, junior, will be in the other wide receiver position. Up front for the Cyclones be number 70, Trevante Weldon in the left tackle position. Joez McCullough, number 75, a senior who goes by Juju in the left guard position. Center, number 63, Jeremiah Gladden, a sophomore. Right tackle, number 61, Jordan Land, a senior. And in the right tackle position, C.J. McCree, Jr., number 52. In the backfield tonight for the Cyclones to start be number 31, Shadim McCullough. He's a senior. We'll also see Austin Allen, a sophomore, in at the H-back position. And we expect to see number 25, Floyd Young, a sophomore, and number 16, Antonio Hopkins, a junior, in the running back position. Signal caller for the Cyclones tonight will be number 12, Trooper Floyd. He'll also be the punter and the holder for the Cyclones. Fairfield Central's defense will come on the field first. Cyclones will receive this kick. There's a lot of energy on the field, which is good to see from Chester. We haven't seen that the last 2 weeks as they get the game started. One of the things I like to see is number 16, Jeff. He's right there in the middle of the wedge. That's Antonio Hopkins, deep to receive this kick from number 41 for the Griffins, who is their kicker. Hezekiah Childers will be number 10, number 16, Antonio Hopkins, number 3, Andre Evans, and number 10, Tyler Williams will be deep as well for the Cyclones. Griffins will send their team on the field. They'll be kicking right to left, wearing black jerseys, black pants, black socks, black helmets, and white numbers. Cyclones will be wearing blue pants, white jerseys, red socks, and blue helmets with a Cyclones C sticker on the right side of the matte blue helmet. Fairfield Central's going to tee it up. Looks like their kicker's going to be number 23. Check that. I thought it was number 41, but it's 23, and we're going to put him down as Jashawn Manning. He's going to be a straightaway kicker, Jeff.
Yeah, the old square toe.
He's backed up 5 yards from the football. He's teed up on the 40-yard line on the right hash. Kicking right to left. Here's the kick. It's a high end-over-end kick. It's going to hit the ground, and one of the Cyclones are going to try to get on it. And I believe Fairfield Central has recovered the kick because the Cyclones were unable to fall on it, and they've got the ball on the opening kickoff. They'll take it over first and 10 at the Cyclone 31-yard line.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. A lot of miscommunication there. Someone should have come up. I wasn't really paying attention to who was behind there, but should have come up and just fair caught the football instead of let it bounce. But, this is just like giving they're going to start the second half with the football. So they're basically, in essence, they're starting the game and going to start the second half with the football.
Number 64, Deshaunee Young, a junior, will be the center. Left tackle will be number 53, Antonio Benjamin. Left guard, number 77, Jaquan Bates, who's a senior. And the quarterback tonight will be number 10, Cameron McMillan, who is a freshman. Running back, Kinsley Copeland, a senior, number 21. And his targets on the outside, to Darian Greer, who is a sophomore, and Jay Boyd, who is a senior, number 5. 3 receivers to the right side. Takes a shotgun snap. McMillan's going to try to throw it. Cyclones give pressure. He's got a man open in the middle of the field, and he catches it at about the 24-yard line where the Cyclones pile him down, but not until he gained 8.
Yeah, he's just kind of sat in the pocket there and just kind of looked it over and really didn't have any pressure on him on that particular play.
Number 79 for Fairfield Central, Antron Rice, will be the right guard, and number 73, Darius Bookert, will be the senior right tackle. Cyclones give pressure on the screen pass. Ball's thrown up high, tried to hit Copeland as the Cyclones gave chase. Cortez Woods in the backfield along with DJ Stevenson, number 4. Also on the offensive line for Fairfield, number 50, Jalen Swilly. Third down and 3.
5 can't block 7, that's for sure.
Third down and 3 for the Griffins. Ball's on the Cyclone 24-yard line. McMillan looks over the defense, now looks at the sideline, gets a new play call. Fairfield Central kicked off, recovered the opening kick when the Cyclones were unable to field it, so they have it deep in Cyclone territory here to start the game. McMillan waiting on the snap. Cyclones show pressure. Here they come. They're going to bring the house, and they hit him hard. He throws it up high, and Reggie's in coverage for the Cyclones, but he caught it, and it's in the end zone. Touchdown, number 2, Tydarian Greer, the sophomore who averages 158 yards per game. He caught it on the touchdown. Was it 2 or 1?
Number 1.
Number 1, excuse me. Donovan Watkins, a senior. Reggie Heath, junior, in coverage for the Cyclones. It was a great place, great catch.
It was just a good throw, and it was a great catch. I don't know that outside of just knocking him down and getting the pass interference, I don't know much more Reggie could have done there.
No, that's a touchdown. 3 plays, touchdown, 31-yard drive to start the scoring for Fairfield Central. Not the way the Cyclones wanted to start.
That is an understatement right there.
Kicks up, and it is good. So we'll take a break, 7-0 with the start of the second, really the beginning of the first quarter.
Tonight's Cyclone football coverage on WRBK made possible in part by Dr. Sam Stone and his staff at Lowry's Family Medicine in Chester. Lowry's Family Medicine provides health care from birth to the golden ages and is located at 517 Doctors Court off of Wilson Street Extension. Dr. Sam Stone and his staff are proud supporters of the Chester Cyclones.
Made possible in part by Joe's Towing and Wrecker Service. Joe's Towing and Wrecker Service located at 2581 Lancaster Road in Chester. They offer local and long-distance towing, heavy-duty towing, and service 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Joe's also does big truck repair, truck and tractor tire service. More information is available at 803-581-5720 or 803-385-8610. That's Joe's Towing and Wrecker Service.
Tonight's broadcast of Cyclone.
Deshaun Manning, we're back here at Fairfield Central High School, Winsboro, South Carolina. Clint Davis, Jeff Kerr, Jim Fuller. We've got a guest, James McManus, with us. Cyclones down 7-0 with 11:12 to go in the first quarter after turning over on the opening kickoff. This ball was kicked short. DJ Stevenson picks it up for the Cyclones. He's over the 45-yard line. He's still driving hard. Cyclones trying to push him forward. Host of Fairfield Central. The tacklers take him down at the 47-yard line where the Cyclones will put it in play. 1st and 10 at their own 47. Now we see Trooper Floyd for the first time tonight with his offense on the field.
Yeah, great field position for the Cyclones to begin their first possession. I think we got to, we're going to have to match them score for score. I don't think we can afford to not score. I think we need, obviously we try to every time we have the football, but we need to score here.
Floyd's got 2 receivers to the right side, balls on the right hash, takes a shotgun snap, hands it off to McCullough up the left side. Well, he's got some blockers up there. Kyan Kennedy opens a hole along with Joez McCullough, and he gets about 7. Good run on first down.
Yeah, good start for the Cyclones.
That was a good run. It was well blocked, and he picked the hole and stuck it right up in there.
Ball's at the 46-yard line of the Griffins. Cyclones moving left to right against the Griffins, who are in a 3-2-6 defense, maybe a 3-4 defense. Takes shotgun snap. Trooper does. He pulls it down on a run pass option, throws across the middle.
Catch.
Got a ball thrown in there tight. Good catch by the man in the slot. That's number 10, Tyler Williams. That's a gain of 12 and a first down for the Cyclones.
That was a dart thrown by Trooper right there. He threw it, and the only person could catch it was going to be number 10, Tyler Williams.
Brings up the third play of this drive. Started the Cyclone 47, down 7-0, 10:21 to go in the first, trying to answer the Griffins, who scored a touchdown on their opening possession. Trooper Floyd into shotgun, sends a man in motion from right to left. That's Williams. Takes a shotgun snap. It's high, but he hands it off and gets it to the hole. That's McCullough. McCullough gets forward to about the 26-yard line. He got another good gain, Jeff, about 6 on first down.
Yeah, 2nd and 4. Certainly, man, you can do a lot of things in 2nd and 4 because obviously if you don't progress far, at least it's third and manageable.
One of the sponsors for tonight's game is Queued Up Smokers. That's my kind of sponsor right there. Trooper Floyd takes a shotgun snap. He's going to throw it out here to Andre Evans in the flat. Andre juggles the ball, but he gets forward, got a hold in on one of the Cyclones receivers. That's number 1, Zeke Evans. Andre got inside the 20-yard line, but we're going to back him up 10 yards and replay 2nd down, 2nd and 14.
Notice Reggie Heath has not been in any of the offensive plays.
Reggie's banged up, got a hamstring, and they're going to play him more on defense best they can. He's by far the Cyclones' best and most experienced receiver. Had over 200 yards in the opening loss to Lancaster, but he got banged up in practice during last week prior to the Fort Mill game and unable to go on both sides of the ball right now. Kyan Kennedy split out in the slot on the left side of the formation. Ball's on the right hash. 2 receivers to the right side, Andre Evans and Zeke Evans on the right side. Now Andre goes in motion from right to left. McCullough in the backfield with Trooper. Trooper takes a shotgun snap, slings it out in the flats to Andre. Andre's getting to the outside. Good tackle out there, open field tackle by the defender, but not before Andre got 9 yards. Brings up 3rd down and short, Jeff.
Yeah, nice to get your speed guys out there in some space, Clint. Good pickup by Andre.
Looked like he was tackled by Stefano Gadsden for the Griffins. We have a timeout on the field.
Wait a minute.
Oh, they moved the change too soon.
They moved the change too quick. Yeah, it's 3rd and 1.
Usually don't get that kind of treatment on the away game.
Good grief.
We'll take it.
It's not Winsboro hospitality.
Not much feel over there on the chain gang side.
Brings up the 6th play of this drive here for the Cyclones. Started their own 47. They're inside Fairfield Central Territory. Ball's at the 23-yard line of the Griffins. Moving left to right with their first offensive possession of the game.
We got to believe this is 4-down territory, boys.
Got to be.
Floyd in the shotgun formation. McCullough to his left. Griffin's going to bring pressure. They jump off sides. That's a first down for the Cyclones. And with 8:56, Cyclones have it 1st and 10 inside the 20-yard line of the Griffins at the 19, where the Cyclones will have it 1st and 10. First penalty of the night for the Griffins.
So far, good answer by the Cyclones offense. Able to move the football down the field, even got penalized and was able to get most of it back on that one play.
1st and 10, balls on the 19-yard line. Cyclones moving left to right. Trooper Floyd takes a shotgun snap, hands it off to McCullough over the left side. McCullough sits his shoulder down. No, Trooper carried it.
Yeah.
And I thought he handed it to McCullough, who went over the left side and ran over number 11, but Trooper carried it over the right side. Got 2 on the play, brings up 2nd down and long. Sorry about that. I got confused. Good
I
thing.
did too. Don't feel bad.
Well, I was really excited about calling how Shadim had run over Miles Robertson, excuse me. 2nd down and 8 for the Cyclones. 8:18 to go in the first. Cyclones down 7-0, but knocking on the door. Ball's at the 17-yard line of the Griffins. Trooper Floyd calls out the play to his offensive lineman. Got Kyan Kennedy in at a tight end position. It's a slow snap, but he gets it, rolls to his left. He's got a man open. He's just going to take off and run. And he's going to get chased down. The man was open in the flats. He missed him.
He just lets go of the football. There was nobody around.
Zeke Evans was running wide open in the flats. Trooper tried to run, and he lost about a yard, maybe 2. Brings up 3rd down and long for the Cyclones. He just didn't have it in him to let it go.
All right, you got Reggie in here on this.
Reggie Heath in. He's going to be in the far side of the field, the near side of the field. The ball's on the left hash. He's lined up on the right side in a tight split. So Darius Pendergrass is the tight end on the right side as well. H-back is number 5, Kyan Kennedy. Takes a shotgun snap, hands it off to McCullough up the left side, and he fakes the handoff. Trooper does, tries to go around the outside to Reggie. He gets tackled in the backfield, brings up 4th down and long for the Cyclones.
No, you got to go for it. There's really no other option here. You obviously can't punt it, and I don't think we're quite ready to try to be kicking 38-yard field goals. 9th
play of this drive. Cyclones started their own 47, and once again we see them get deep inside the red zone and bog down.
Fizzle.
This has been a problem for the Cyclone offense first 2 games of the season, starting out the first drive the same way. Trooper Floyd takes a shotgun snap. It's a high snap. He fakes the handoff. He's got a man open. He's going to throw it, and that ball's going to be caught. Touchdown, Kyan Kennedy. Beautiful throw by Trooper Floyd. Kyan on a deep corner pounce, and he caught the ball for a touchdown. 7-6, 6:35 to go in the second on 4th down and 12.
Yeah, that was big. I've been waiting for my guy Kyan to get involved in the offense a little bit more. And boy, that was a really pretty throw and a really good catch because it was tight coverage, guys.
That's a pretty throw.
20-yard TD pass from Trooper Floyd to Kyan Kennedy, number 5, on a corner route. Drug across the field, beautiful play fake to Shadim McCullough, rolls out to his right, throws the strike. Now Austin comes for the kick. Austin Allen kicks up, and it is good. So it is 7-7, 6:35 to go in the first. We'll take a break, and we'll be back.
Tonight's broadcast of Cyclone Football made possible in part by Chester County Natural Gas Authority. As Chester County Natural Gas celebrates 60 years of service to their customers, they remind you natural gas is the most efficient and effective way to heat your water, heat your home, dry your clothes, and to cook your meals. Contact Chester County Natural Gas Authority Monday to begin enjoying the comfort and affordability of clean-burning and efficient natural gas.
Barron Funeral Home at 133 Wiley Street in Chester and Dancer Baker Funeral Home located at 26 Underwood Avenue in Great Falls are proud to help bring you tonight's broadcast of the Chester High School football game. They wish the Cyclones great success this season. The staff of Barron Funeral Home and Dancer Baker Funeral Home continue to serve the people of Chester County with courtesy and dignity.
All right, beautiful play from Trooper Floyd. Faked the handoff to McCullough, froze the safety, rolled out to his right. McCullough was open. I thought he was going to hit McCullough, but he threw over McCullough's head into the outstretched arms of Kyan Kennedy, who walked into the end zone for a touchdown. Cyclones tie the ball game 7-7 after the Austin Allen point after attempt was good. 6:35 to go in the first. Cyclones getting ready to kick off to the Griffins for their second offensive possession of the night. If you're just tuning in, Cyclones received the opening kick, weren't able to communicate in order to receive the kick. Fairfield Central recovered it on a live ball, took it over on the Cyclone 31-yard line, went 3 plays, 31 yards for a touchdown on a 31-yard pass from McMillan to Watkins, and the extra point was good by Hezekiah Childers. The kick was good. Fairfield Central had a 7-0 lead at that point. Then the Cyclones just returned the favor with 6:36 left to end the first quarter. Cyclones tied up at 7.
Yeah, good answer by the Cyclone offense. We really need 4th and 12. There's not a lot of plays you can draw up for 4th and 12, but they executed very well. But it was a great answer by the Cyclones offense to knot this game up at 7 apiece, because I think just early impressions, this is going to be a high-scoring game, guys.
No, I think so. Cyclones defense is going to be aggressive. It looks like Fairfield's going to be aggressive as well. And so if you can get outside contain and throw the ball before the pressure gets to you, you got a lot of one-on-one coverage on both teams. Austin Allen has it teed up right in the middle of the field, right in the middle of the 40-yard line, And so Cyclones break out of their kind of odd setup here. Now they're going to traditional, spread them out 10 men down the line of the 40-yard line, waiting on the kick from Allen. Deep to receive is 2 men from Fairfield Central. One is number 2, and that is going to be Tidarian Griffin, and it's going to be taken inside the 5-yard line by number 1, Donovan Watkins, who scored a touchdown. Cyclones give him chase. They hit him at the 14-yard line. I believe if Watkins lets that go, it goes out of bounds. They get it to 35, but he caught it and rolled it back to the 15, where he was hit hard in there by number 23 for the Cyclones. Let's give the man credit.
That was 25.
25. That's Floyd Young. Floyd Young made the stop. So the Griffins take it over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line, 13-yard line. What you think over there, James?
So far, so good.
There you go.
Exciting.
Cameron McMillan brings his offense on the field. He's got a running back, Kinsley Copeland, to his right side, 3 receivers to his left side. One of those split out to the left side is Darian Greer, and number 1, Donovan Watkins. Now Greer goes in motion from right to left on a jet sweep. Cyclones give chase, and he cuts inside, but the Cyclones are there to meet him in the hole. I believe that's number 3, Andre Evans, who made the stop for the Cyclones, but it wasn't before he gained 5. Brings up 2nd down and 5 for the Griffins. Greer is a player. He's a sophomore, averaging 158 yards receiving per game. He's not been targeted yet tonight, but I expect that to come at some point. Cyclones trying to lock it up. They're on the 3-3-5 defense, but they're pretty much no safety over top. Now they come with pressure up the middle, and they're going to make him. Kyan Kennedy gets him in the backfield, throws him down for a loss at the 6-yard line. There's your boy, Jeff, Kyan Kennedy.
Yep, and the other thing is we force the quarterback out of the pocket and understand that he doesn't like to get out of the pocket very much, so when he's got to run, it's going to be hard for him to plant his feet and throw. So 3rd and looks like to be about 3rd and 20, about 19.
15-yard loss, 14-yard loss on the sack by Kyan Kennedy. Bristol Griffins 5:28 to go in the first. Tie ball game 7-7, but they got a long 3rd down coming up here against the Cyclone defense deep in their own territory. Coach Caldwell's going to bring some pressure. He's got DJ Stevenson on the outside. Here comes DJ, and Antonio Hopkins going to run a screen pass across the middle. Ball falls incomplete. So that brings up 4th down and long. The Griffins will be forced to punt.
Good defensive stand right there.
That was good, wasn't it, Jimbo?
Yes, sir, Reed. That was a good one.
Again, this young quarterback, watched him throw when in that first series when he would just sit back in the pocket and didn't have any pressure on him. He can throw it all over the place, but it's a whole lot different when you got guys chasing you around.
Well, as a freshman, not used to seeing
That's
the
right.
pressure he's going to see tonight. Coach Caldwell's bringing 6 almost every play, certainly 5. And so, they're going to force him around, and the Cyclone defensive front has got some, right now, their first steps on that defensive line they're getting through.
Well, as Jeff said, 5 can't block 7.
Punter stands at his own end line in the deep of his end zone. He gets a low punt snap, but he gets a punt up. Cyclones going to call for a fair catch. That's number 10, Tyler Williams, for the Cyclones. He caught it at the Griffins' 37-yard line where the Cyclones will put it in play, 1st and 10.
Good field position again, second possession for the Cyclones inside the 40-yard line of Fairfield. You need to take advantage of these field positions, guys.
7-7. Cyclones scored on their opening offensive possession, 53-yard drive in 9 plays. Capitalized on a 4th down and long touchdown pass from Trooper Floyd to Kyan Kennedy. 20-yard pass. Now the Cyclones have it. They're going to try to march down the field again against this Griffins defense. It's a 3-2-6 defense, really. Floyd takes a shotgun snap, going to hand it off to his man McCullough up the middle. McCullough runs hard. He gets over the 35-yard line, down to about the 34, 33. Gained 4 on the play. Tackled in there by number 23 for the Griffins. He's made a lot of plays so far, Jashawn Manning and Miles Robertson. In North Carolina, that's Roberson.
Roberson, that's right.
In South Carolina, in Winsboro, I don't know where else in South Carolina, it's Robertson.
It's kind of like Beaufort and Beaufort.
That's right. 4:34 to go in the first. Cyclones driving. Takes a shotgun snap. Trooper just hands it off to Antonio Hopkins. Antonio bounces outside 30-yard line. He's trying to turn upfield. He's going to run hard, but the Griffins stack him up, but not before he gets right to the sticks. Maybe a yard short, 3rd down and 1. There you go, Jeff.
Yep, I think he's going to be a difference maker, guys.
Good block over on the left side by that left side of the offensive line. Joez McCullough and Trevante T.O. Weldon. Cedarian Pendergrass over there in the tight end position as well, blocking. 3rd down and 1. Trooper Floyd barks out the orders. Hopkins in the backfield with him. 2 receivers to the right side, balls on the left hash. Moving left to right against this defense of the Griffins. Trooper waiting on the snap. Gets a high snap, going to call his own number. He's got the 1st down and more. 25-yard line, 20. Trooper drives forward to about the 19, where the Cyclones will put it in play, 1st and 10. 3rd first down of the night for the Cyclones, brings up the 4th play of this offensive possession. Ball's at the 19-yard line of the Griffins. Let's see if the Cyclones can punch it in, Jeff.
Yeah, this offense has looked a lot better outside of a couple plays in that last series with the penalty. They've looked pretty good so far.
Pretty crisp.
Yep.
3:30 to go in the first. Cyclones and Griffins knotted at 7. Cyclones driving. True before it takes a shotgun snap, going to sing it out here to Antonio Hopkins. Antonio's got some running room, and he's going to get inside the 15 down to the 10-yard line, and it's going to be spotted at the 11, and the Cyclones got away. Tyler Williams did with a hold.
I kept waiting for him to pull that flag out and throw it, Clint.
Everybody in the stands was waiting on it, too.
I didn't see anything.
That's because you're an official. You don't see much.
Ball, second down and 8 for the second down is 2, excuse me. Antonio gained 8 on that play. Second down and 2, balls at the 11. Cyclones got to get to the 9 for a first down. McCullough in the backfield for the Cyclones. Ball's on the right hash, moving left to right. Tight end on the left side. Takes a shotgun snap, hands it off to McCullough. He runs behind the tight end. That's Sidorian pushes his way through as well. McCullough. Touchdown Cyclones on a 11-yard touchdown run. Behind T.O., Pendergrass, and Joaz McCullough.
That was a good play.
So far, so good for the Cyclones offense. Defense has stepped up on, the first series. I mean, heck, we gave them the ball inside the 35-yard line. But so far, so good for the Cyclones, guys.
Austin Allen on the try, the extra point. Trooper Floyd's the holder. He's waiting on the snap. Got a good snap. He holds up, kicks up, and it is good. Cyclones take the lead, 14-7. We'll take a break, and we'll be back. This Cyclone football, WRBK.
Tonight's Cyclone football made possible by Burns Chevrolet Cadillac in Rock Hill. Serving the area since 1923 and located off I-77, exit 82B in Rock Hill. Burns has new Chevrolet and Cadillacs along with a selection of pre-owned vehicles, including buy here, pay here. Burns Chevrolet Cadillac, 800-681-7198 or online at BurnsChevrolet.com. Your right choice.
This Cyclone football game is made possible in part by Quacked Glass, your mobile auto glass replacement service. Quack Glass will come to you and solve your glass auto needs. Quack Glass is American-owned and Carolina-grown. They're serving both North and South Carolina and now with offices at Carowinds and 2708 Flat Creek Road, Lancaster. 866-787-8225 or online at quackglass.com. You can trust the Duck.
All right, we're back here. We appreciate Quack Glass sponsored the ball game. You can certainly trust the Duck. Deep to receive this kick from Austin Allen. For the Griffins is number 1, Donovan Watkins, a senior, and number 2, Tydarian Greer, a sophomore. They stand inside their own 5-yard line. Here's the run-up and the kick. Ball's teed up at the 40. It's going to be a high end-over-end kick. Going to be angled again to the 10-yard line. Taken this time by Watkins. He's going to try to reverse field. Cyclone's going to stay home over there, but he's got some blockers, and he's got a running room. He's running down the field, 45-yard line. Cyclone's going to push him out of bounds. No, they don't. He's going to take it to the house. 90-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. Took on the left side of the field, reversed the field all the way, and just like that, the game is within 1 point for the Griffins.
I thought he stepped out of bounds.
I thought Cortez pushed him out, but apparently not. That's why I said it on the call, but they did not get him over there.
The good news is for Fairfield is they've scored. The bad news is their defense got to go back out on the field.
90-yard TD touchdown return for Donovan Watkins. Scored both of the touchdowns so far tonight for the Griffins. Kick is up, and it is good. So it is 14-14 with 2:26 to go in the first. We'll take a break, and we'll be back.
This broadcast of Chester Cyclone football is made possible by Polk Bell Bonds, serving Chester County for over 30 years. Polk Bell Bonds executes surety bonds in all state or federal courts and can provide GPS, electronic, or alcohol monitoring. Ned Polk is available anytime at 581-POLK, 482-POLK, 789-POLK, and 872-2222. Polk Bell Bonds.
Tonight's Chester Cyclone football game is made possible in part by First Citizens Bank. At First Citizens, we believe that banking is all about the people we serve, and we work hard every day to make sure our customers know how we feel. First Citizens Bank with offices in Richburg and Chester. That's First Citizen Bank, forever first.
All right, back here as Griffins just tied it up 14-14 on a 90-yard touchdown run by the senior Donovan Watkins on his return of the kick. Ball's going to be hit, taken by the Cyclone defender. That's Andre Evans at the 25-yard line. He's cutting upfield, 30-yard line. He's reversing field, but the Griffins are going to catch him from behind and take him down at the 31-yard line. Tackled in there by number 22 for the Griffins and number 21. Number 21 is Kinsley Copeland. Number 22 is Stephen Gadsden. Cyclones take it over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line. Cyclones started the first drive inside their own territory, second drive inside Fairfield Central territory, now the third back inside their own territory. Scored touchdowns on both of their drives on offense. Fairfield Central has matched the Cyclones. So let's see what we got here now, Jeffrey.
Well, Cyclones, decent field position.
Floyd gets the shotgun snap, looks over the defense. He throws a safety valve. That's McCullough. McCullough gets some running room on the outside over there. Good block by number 2, Reggie Heath. He's going to get to the 36-yard line, 37, gain of 6, brings up second down.
Our third possession, but we're really getting we're getting good positive yards on first down, guys.
Cyclones going backwards one time tonight on offensive play. That was a sack. Trooper rolled to the left outside, and Fairfield Central met him there. And that time they go backwards.
Too long. Took way too long to develop.
Trooper tried to hit Andre Evans in the flat. Lost to 6 yards, back to third down and 10 for the Cyclones here.
I think that was Jaquan Carter.
Was that Carter number 6?
Yeah, I think so.
He was blocked and he was tackled in the back. It's hard to see that 3 and 6 on those uniforms, but you're right, Jeff. I believe it is 6. Tyler Williams out on the left side, split out. McCullough in the backfield. Trooper Floyd in the shotgun. Kyan Kennedy comes to the right side. Carter goes to the left side in the slot. Kyan's going to line up in the tight end. Trooper Floyd's going to step back in the shotgun. Ball's on the right hash, third down and 10. 1:12 to go in the first. Trooper's going to roll to his right, throw back to Kyan Kennedy on the left side. Got a screen set up, 35-yard line, 40, 45. He's got the first down. Good run by Kyan Kennedy. Well blocked out there by C.J. McCree from the offensive tackle position.
Great play call.
Take advantage of the aggressive defense. Fourth first down for the Cyclones tonight. 2 passing, 2 running, and 1 by penalty.
Second big-time conversion, too, on fourth and 12 with a touchdown, and 3rd and 10 with the first down.
Ball's at the 44-yard line of the Cyclones. Going to hand it off to McCullough over the left side. McCullough gets good positive yardage. He's got 6 again, Jeff. I'll take this every day of the week.
Every day of the week.
McCullough over the left side behind the blocking of T.O. and Juju. Picks up 7 on the play, brings up second down and 3. 38 seconds left in the first. The Trooper Floyd takes a shotgun snap, takes the hand off to McCullough, hands it off to throws it out to the flats to his receiver. That's Jaquan Carter. Carter gets 5, and that's enough for a Cyclone first down.
Cyclones could let the clock run out, but there's a lot of momentum. I'd just keep the pressure on them.
I think Cyclones moving in momentum. They're moving with tempo. That's what we talked about, and I'm glad to see it. 45-yard line of the Griffins. Trooper Floyd in the shotgun, McCullough to his right. It's a high snap, but he takes the handoff and hands it off to McCullough this time. And McCullough loses about 2, maybe 1. He fought his way back, but it brings up second down and long. That's going to be the end of the first quarter. We'll take a break, and we'll be back. Cyclones and Griffins tied at 14.
For over 77 years, Fairfield Electric Cooperative has delivered electric energy to our consumer owners. As a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we are part of a nationwide community of local, not-for-profit cooperatives committed to enhancing our customers' lives and livelihoods by providing reliable power, high-quality customer-focused service, and valuable products and services. We're Fairfield Electric Cooperative, your Touchstone Energy partner. Proud to be a part of tonight's Cyclone football coverage on WRBK.
Save like a pro with Founders Federal Credit Union. Founders Loyalty Select account gives you the opportunity to grow your savings at their best rate yet. Fund your account through your favorite Loyalty Select product to get savings today. Visit RelaxJoinFounders.com or one of their more than 30 office locations to see if you qualify for membership. Go Cyclones. Service requires credit evaluation. Terms and conditions apply. Founders Federal Credit Union is federally insured by the NCUA.
All right, back here at Fairfield Central High School, 14-14 start of the second quarter. Cyclones have it second down and 12. They had to get inside the Griffins' 35-yard line for a first down. And it's been a wild first quarter here. I was just telling the guys, I keep play chart before me, number of plays, how length of drive. This is the 6th play of the drive for the Cyclones, starting on 31-yard line. But I made a mistake on my paper, and I started the Cyclones and the Griffins on the wrong lines, and it's killing me. It's driving me nuts every time I see it. I'm going to have to fix it. I want to tear the paper up and start over.
Yeah, why don't you go ahead, just tear it up.
Trooper Floyd takes a shotgun step. Going to run the option on the right side. McCullough's got it. He's trying to get upfield, and the Griffins were far too fast for that play. Took too long to develop, and he's tackled out there by number 3 for the Griffins. And from his defensive back position, that is Stefano Gadsden. Wonder if he's kin to Steven.
I remember when he played last year, he was pretty good.
Cyclones have it 3rd down and 11. McCullough gained 1 on that play. 3rd down and 11. Cyclones have had 4 first downs tonight. 11:30 to go in the second, tied at 14. Big 3rd down here, I think, for the Cyclones. 3 receivers to the left side of the formation. Ball's on the right hash. Trooper Floyd takes his shot.
Here it is, down here, down here.
Left. He's got a man open. That's Reggie. Reggie's trying to get free. He fights his way forward, but he gains 14 on the play. He had to get 11. That's enough for a Cyclone first down. Good throw and catch.
3rd big conversion there, guys.
I
3rd
can't
big
believe they
conversion
didn't call
tonight.
it base man.
Brings up the 8th play of the drive for the Cyclones. Ball is now at the Fairfield Central 32-yard line. This offense is a different level here tonight, man, that we've seen all season.
Trooper looks a lot more comfortable tonight rolling out and planting his feet. When you can roll out and plant your feet and throw, a lot of good things can happen.
3 receivers to the right side of the formation. McCullough on the right side of Floyd. Now he sends a man in motion, right to left. That's Williams. It's a high snap, but he takes the handoff, hands it off to McCullough. 30-yard line. It's going to be a hold. It's coming back, but he gets inside the 25 to the 24, but they're going to call it to hold on the interior of the Cyclone line. Back them up 10 and replay first down. Second penalty for the Cyclones tonight for a total of 20 yards.
You see that hold, or they couldn't see that face mask.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Well, don't knock them too bad. We got a hold down here on the touchdown.
That's true. Hey, it's what have you done for me lately?
That's true. That
doesn't count. That doesn't count.
You know what Janet Jackson says?
Oh, come on now. Let's don't have a wardrobe malfunction, Jeff. Whatever you do.
That's on Jimbo's Spotify.
You have to call him Miss Jackson, though.
I like it. All right, 2 receivers. Now we got 3 to the right side. Well, we're going to bring Sidorian Pendergrass as a tight end on the left side. 3 to the split out to the right. Ball's on the left hash. Trooper Floyd takes a shotgun snap. Got a good snap. He's got some blocking room. Antonio Hopkins gives him a good block. He throws downfield. And he led his receiver, Williams, a little too far, who ran an in-out route, and ball falls incomplete.
I'm going to be honest with you. There was four Fairfield defenders within 5 yards of him. That was
dangerous.
Dangerous, yeah. That's probably a good word. He slung it, though. He threw a dart.
Second down,
a little too hard.
Second down and 28. Threw it too hard for the 10-yard pass. Led him a little too far. Antonio Hopkins in the backfield with Trooper. It's a high snap. He's going to hold him on a draw. Hands it off to Antonio, 35-yard line. He's going to try to stick the ball forward. Don't do that, Antonio. He gets to the 36. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 15 for the Cyclones.
Let's give the Cyclones offensive line a little bit of credit. Early in this game, they're doing a really nice job of pass blocking. We really haven't seen Trooper under a lot of pressure.
We have not. 10:33 to go in the second. Now the line's picking up the blitz well right now. 3rd down and 14 for the Cyclones, maybe 13. Brings up the 10th play of this offensive possession. It started at their own 31-yard line. Had some big 3rd down conversions so far on this drive. Let's see if we can get another one right here. 14-14, 10-15 to go in the second. Trooper Floyd takes a shotgun snap. He's going to roll to his right. He's got a good block out there. He's got a man open. That's Reggie Heath. He catches Reggie catches it inside the 10 at the 8-yard line, but we got a penalty marker coming in.
I think we're going to have a little guy downfield.
I don't know what we got, but the line judge threw the penalty marker. Let's see what it is.
The Chester players aren't happy about it.
Looks like it's holding.
Hold on the Cyclones. Back them up 10. Replay. 3rd down. 3rd down and 13. Big conversion inside at the 8-yard line. So we will erase a 27-yard pass play to Reggie Heath and back them up 10 yards and run this play again. 3rd down and long from 1st and goal inside the 10 to 3rd down and 23 from ball's going to be spotted at the 47-yard line.
That was a really nice throw by Trooper.
Yeah, beautiful throw. 3rd penalty of the Cyclones, 30 yards. All of them somewhat costly there. They stalled this drive here. They've bailed themselves out so far. We'll see if they can do it again here. 10:03 to go in the second. Cyclones had a 27-yard pass play reversed on a holding call. Waiting on the snap, Trooper. Sends a man in motion right to left to right. That's Williams. Takes a shotgun snap. He's going to try to throw downfield. Throws it into flats out here to his man Antonio. Antonio's got some space. 45-yard line. 45-yard line to the 42-yard line. 41. They need to blow the whistle. Come on.
Blow the whistle.
This is going to be fights here. All right, so he gained 8 on the play. Cyclones going to have to punt. Man, those are two costly penalties there, especially that last hold.
Yeah, Cyclones have not had trouble moving the football for sure.
So the Cyclones in their third offensive possession will have to punt. 14-14, 9:29 to go in the second. Fairfield Central really has not moved the ball offensively. They had a short field and then a kickoff return. Ball's going to hit, take a Cyclone roll in the 15-yard line. They're going to down it at the 16. Trooper Floyd's punt was a good one, and it's going to be down inside the 20 at the 16-yard line where the Griffins will take it over 1st and 10. Griffins have only run 6 offensive plays. This is the 7th upcoming here.
To how many yards? Are we probably in the 30s, 20s, high 20s?
Cyclones have run 23.
Okay.
Feels like they're going to race a couple up because of penalties. Really, it's about 26.
Right.
Timeout. A hold. What we got here? Umpire standing over the ball. He did a hold signal, but he's not making that call, does he, Jimbo?
No, referee has not called it.
All right, Griffins bring their offense to the field. 2 receivers to the left side, 2 to the right. Running back in the backfield's Copeland. Sends a man in motion from left to right. Cyclone's going to bring pressure on McMillan. He throws out here. He throws it high to DJ Stevenson. The Cyclones beat him in the hole. And that's Andre Evans. And Evans takes him down for a loss of 4, maybe 5 on the play. Brings up 2nd down and long. DJ almost intercepted that pass for a pick 6, Jeff.
Absolutely. It was that close.
Went right over DJ's outstretched arms. 2nd down and 14 for the
Looks like they're trying to get the ball out of
McMillan's
hands pretty quick.
8:45 to go in the first. In the second. Cyclones defensive front. Terry Radford, Cortez Woods, and Trajan P. The linebacker core. Got Antonio back. The intensity has picked up, just as Caldwell said it should. He hands it off to his running back, Copeland. Ball's on the ground, and I believe he recovered it himself, but he got to the 20-yard line, so he gained about 8, maybe 7 on the play. Brings up 3rd down and long for the Griffins. He fumbled the ball, but it bounced right back into his hands.
8:14 to go in the second quarter, first half. It's tied up 14-all.
9th play for the Griffins on offense. Cyclone's going to bring some pressure here. Kyan Kennedy cheats up from his linebacker position. Antonio Hopkins also cheats up. Now they're going to back off a little bit as Fairfield Central looks to the sideline and gets another play call. 3 receivers to the left side, balls on the right hash. McMillan waits in the shotgun. Copeland to his right. Takes a shotgun snap. Cyclones on a delay blitz. Terry Radford trying to blow it up. He throws it out here to pass. Hits Greer. Hits his wide receiver, Jay Boyd. Boyd's going to get to the 39-yard line before he's tackled for the spot of Cyclones, but there is a penalty marker in the backfield. Holding on the Griffins. Back them up. Let's play 3rd down. So from 3rd down and 7 with a conversion to 3rd down and 17. Second penalty for the night for the Griffins.
Welcome to the hold. Well, when he sits back in the pocket and has time to throw, he's pretty doggone good.
I would like for these officials to blow the whistle a little sooner.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's getting a little chippy.
We've had a couple.
You let it go on like that, James. It's going to get that way. So the Griffins have it inside their own 10-yard line now. Ball's going to be spotted at the 8. They got to get out to the Cyclone 27. So they've got 19 yards for a 1st down here. Cortez Woods back in the nose tackle position. Terry Radford tried to blow it up on the last play. Here come the Cyclones. They look like they're bringing pressure. Going to stay locked up man to man. Got a single high safety over the top. That's Shaheem McCullough. 2 receivers to either side of the formation. McMillan looks over the defense, waits on the play call. The freshman takes a shotgun snap. He's going to throw across the body. Lost the field. He's got a man open, and he hits his receiver, and he's going to get downfield on a seam route. Beautiful throw, and he gets him down to about the 38-yard line. They're going to spot him at the 41. That's enough for a 1st down for the Fairfield Griffins, the 1st of the night. 4th play of the drive coming up here, only their 10th of the night on offense. Ball's at the Griffins 41 against the Cyclone defense. 7:20 to go in the second. Cyclones brought the house and got burned a little bit on the single-man coverage. Didn't get home. Now hands it off to Copeland up the middle. Cyclones, there's a hold. Terry Radford but fights off the hold and still makes the stop. Ball's on the ground, and the Cyclones recover it. Antonio Hopkins comes off the bottom of the pile, but they're going to blow him dead, say he was blown dead. I didn't hear a whistle, but apparently he was down. That's second down and 9.
Both teams have been able to convert on some third and fourth and longs tonight. That was a pretty big conversion right there for Fairfield.
6:55 to go in the second. Tie ball game, 14-14. Fairfield Central running in their third offensive possession, sixth play of this drive right now. Started at their own 16-yard line. They're out at their own 42 now. Cyclones look like they're going to bring some pressure, and they come off the edge. Fake it off. Kyan Kennedy drops back in the backfield. He throws it up deep, and the ball's going to fall incomplete. Receiver runs out of bounds, number 5. He couldn't have caught it even if he'd gotten to it, Jay Boyd. Ball falls incomplete, brings up third down and long. Tay McMillan, the freshman, getting some looks he's not used to seeing, throwing some balls, throwing a couple strikes, but also making some decisions that you would expect a freshman to do. So, but all in all, Jeff, I think he's played well.
Yeah, he looks the part, I can tell you that.
6'2", 190. Cyclone defensive line gets set. Now the whole offensive side of the ball looks over to the coaching staff for their play call. Coach Davis and his staff signaling the play call. Cyclone's going to bring some pressure this time. They bring the house. Kyan Kennedy gets in there, going to run a screen pass. He's got some wide open runner. Maurice Feaster gives chase for the Cyclones, and he misses Copeland in the open field. Copeland still dragging through arm tackles. He's at the 35-yard line, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. And he's tackled there by Reggie Heath Jr. at the 6-yard line. Perfect play call by Coach Demetrius Davis and his offensive staff.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I don't think that play should have gone for as far as it did.
Well, Maurice Feaster missed the tackle.
Exactly.
Sure did.
And then we had another arm tackle he ran through, but Reggie Heath saved the touchdown, but it's got it first and goal at the 7. They needed 9 on the third down play. They picked up a whole lot more, Jimbo. This is the 8th play of this offensive possession, started their own 16-yard line. Cyclone's going to bring pressure, going to hand it off to Copeland up the middle. Copeland's got some running room, but it shuts down quickly, but he gets inside the 5 to the 4, picks up 3, brings up second down and goal. 5:50 to go in the second. 14-14, Fairfield Central knocking on the door. Both offenses have had punted one time tonight. Fairfield Central's been a beneficiary of some mistakes. A fumbled kickoff reception to start the game by the Cyclones, and then a failure to tackle the return man on a 90-yard touchdown run. McMillan takes a shotgun snap, hands it off to his running back in the middle. That time he's tackled by number 38, Trajan P. for the Cyclones. He loses a yard. That running back that time was number 3 for Fairfield Central, Stefano Gadsden. Brings up third down and goal from the 5. Good stop in there by Trajan. The 10th play of the drive for the Griffins. McMillan stands in the shotgun. 2 receivers to either side of the formation. Cyclone defense prowls over it. Cyclones almost jump, but they get back. Griffins look to the sideline to get their play call. They move their H-back from the right side to the left side now, and they'll reset. McMillan takes a shotgun snap, hands it off to his running back, Stefano Gaston. This time, he gets hit hard by the Cyclones in there. It's Andre Evans. He bounces off. He gets another 2 yards, but it brings up fourth down and goal from the 2. Big defensive stand so far by this Cyclone defense. Let's see what Fairfield Central does.
Well, surprised they didn't throw the football there.
They'll throw it.
I was surprised they didn't throw it there.
11th play of this drive, fourth down and goal. Ball's on the 3-yard line of the Cyclones. Griffins send their receivers out. Watkins splits out left. He's got both their touchdowns so far tonight. Greer in the slot on the left side. He's the big receiver sophomore who's averaged 158 yards a game. We got a timeout by the Griffins. We'll take it with them. 14-14. We come back. 4:14 to go in the second.
Tonight's Chester Cyclone football game is made possible in part by Hamilton, Delaney, Greer, and Cotton, attorneys at law providing legal services since 1907. Attorneys Milton Hamilton, Greg Delaney, Brian Greer, and Nick Cotton have a general practice of law with offices in Chester and Great Falls. Hamilton, Delaney, Greer, and Cotton support all the schools in Chester County.
Tonight's Cyclone football coverage on WRBK made possible in part by Dr. Sam Stone and his staff at Lowry's Family Medicine in Chester. Lowry's Family Medicine provides health care from birth to the golden ages and is located at 517 Doctors Court off of Wilson Street Extension. Dr. Sam Stone and his staff are proud supporters of the Chester Cyclones.
All right, back here at Griffin's home stadium at Fairfield Central, E.K. McClendon Stadium here in Winsboro, South Carolina. It's 14-14. 4:14 to go in the second quarter. Fourth down and 3. Fourth down and goal for the Griffins. Balls at the Cyclone 3. A lot of fours in that statement. 14-14, 4:14, and fourth down and goal. Let's see if the Cyclones can stop it here. McMillan in the shotgun. We just come out of a timeout. Let's see what kind of play call Coach Davis and his offensive staff have drawn up here in the timeout. McMillan in the shotgun, sends a man in motion from left to right. That's Greer. Takes a shotgun snap. He's going to try to throw a slant across the middle. Cyclones give chase. He's going to throw deep in the end zone over his head. Cyclones have held. Great defensive stand. Cyclones taking over 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line. Boy, that was huge, Jeff.
Yeah, Hunter, good job by the Cyclone defense. A little questionable play calling for me with the way they run their offense. I thought they should have probably thrown the ball at least one more time, but the Cyclones defense did hold. Real quickly, guys, Louisville on top 7-6 over Chesterfield. Early score, final, Great Falls has won by forfeit.
They had
no officials.
They didn't provide the officials. They don't have a certain amount of time.
Yeah, no officials. But that's a long way to go.
Dang, that's a long way to go. Scott's praying.
Hopefully they'll let them scrimmage.
Goodness gracious. Somerton, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Goodness gracious. All right, we're back here. Cyclones jump off sides of Austin Allen. But you know what? That's all right. If you're going to have to lose a penalty, you might as well lose a yard and a half versus 5. So he lost 1.5 yards on that penalty. The 4th penalty of the night for the Cyclones for legal procedure. Back them up half the distance to the goal. Start first down from inside the 2. 4:06 to go. Cyclones just said, it called a 5-yarder on the Griffins. How about that? There you go, Austin.
Tell you what, things are rolling our way.
Cyclones now first and 5 balls at the 7-yard line, moving forward here. Austin must have run when the guy jumped off sides. 4:06. Smart play by Austin. We expect nothing less out of a Cyclone player. Trooper Floyd in the shotgun. Running back to his left, waiting on the snap. Takes a shotgun snap, hands it off to McCullough. McCullough tries to pound his face forward.
Come on.
And,
I saw him turn his head.
He's going to drive forward. We got a penalty coming in here from the umpire.
He turned his head.
From the referee.
How this line judge over here didn't see it? I can see it from this side all the way up here.
Personal foul. He looks like he's about to make that call. We'll see. Personal foul, face mask on the Griffins. 15 yards. That's the 4th penalty, another costly one. So the first 20 yards, Cyclones got out of a deep hole with penalties by the Griffins.
Yeah, this is a big possession for the Cyclones, Clint, because we got about 4 minutes to go, 3:59 in the first half. And remember, we have to kick off to start the second half. So big possession here.
Ball's at the Cyclone 24 now. Moving right to left, blue pants, white jersey, just tuned in. This is Clint Davis, Jeff Kerr, Jim Fuller, and we got a special guest, James McManus, here on the call for the Cyclones and the Griffins. Cyclones run their first offensive play of this possession, and they hand it off to McCullough over the left side. He gets to the 30. That's 6. We'll take 6 on first down, won't we, Jeff?
Yep. We've done a really good job tonight overall on first down, which is, I think, has helped with the play calling, obviously. But Cyclones are moving the football, Clint.
Well, they haven't had a problem moving the ball this year, gaining yards. Just haven't been able to score, but tonight they've been able to capitalize. 14-14, second down and 4, balls at the Cyclone 30-yard line. Trooper Floyd takes a shotgun snap, takes it, hands it off to McCullough up the right side. McCullough's going to get over the right side. I believe he's going to get close to a first down. I believe they're going to give it to him to the 35-yard line. That's enough for a Cyclone first down.
Looks like we got the left foot and the right foot mark on the 35-yard line, Clint.
Brings up the 3rd play of this possession. Started at Cyclone 3, but 2 penalties by the Griffins for 20 yards. Put the Cyclones in good operating position here. First and 10 Cyclones, 2:58 to go in the second. Balls at the Cyclone 35, moving right to left. Fairfield Central's in a 3 2 defense, 3-5 defense, whatever you want to call it, but they're in black pants, black jerseys, yellow numbers, and black helmets. They're shiny black helmets. Cyclones have a matte blue helmet on. Trooper Floyd fakes the handoff, rolls over the right side behind his offensive lineman. He's going to get 2, maybe 3. There's a good hard run, Jeffrey.
Good hard run, and his mouthpiece fell out.
That was the 5th, brings up the 5th play of this offensive Cyclones here. Griffin's got their hand been on the field a lot. This is Cyclones have been able to control the ball. Griffin's
got to hurry up.
Griffins has run 18 plays or 17 plays on offense. Cyclones are well into the 30s. Trooper Floyd takes a shotgun snap, rolls to his right. He's got some running room. He's going to take off, 40-yard line, run forward. He gets to the
nice
side steps up to the 45-yard line, 46, 47. That's enough for a Cyclone first down.
Let me tell you something. I saw Trooper do that same play in the first game of the season, and what did he do? He slid first. This time he cut up field and picked up the first down because it looked like he was heading towards the sidelines. 1:49 and clock's rolling.
Ball's on the Cyclone 47-yard line, moving right to left against the Griffins defense. 1st and 10. Cyclones getting lined up. 3 receivers to the left side. Man on the line over here is Zeke Evans, number 1. Trooper takes a shotgun snap's going to sling it over. He's got a man open. That's Kyan in the cut. He got about 7 yards. That's enough for a Cyclone. Big gain on first down. Brings up 2nd down and 4. They gave him 6.
Oh, Kyan, he's a matchup problem for a lot of defenses in high school because he's a big kid. He's tall, rangy, and he catches the football.
Joez McCullough goes off the left guard position. On comes number 58, Gabe Hope. He'll split time with Joez. Ball's on the left hash. 1:05 to go. Cyclones trying to manage this clock and take this last possession into the half. Takes a shotgun snap. Trooper does. He's going to throw out to his flats. He's got his man out there, Floyd Young. 45-yard line, 40. He's still on his feet. Big-time tackle by the defensive back out there, but he got over the 45-yard line onto the 40 for enough for a Cyclone first down.
Cyclones are going to have to be quick here. Clock is going to run as soon as they spot the football.
Tackle out there by number 8. It looks like Jalen Yarborough. Big tackle there. 49 seconds. Ball's at the 38-yard line. Trooper Floyd in the shotgun. Takes a shotgun snap. Going to roll to his left and try to throw downfield. He's got the man coming open. Will he be able to hit him? Reggie Heath. The ball is overthrown. Right. Cyclones want a flag, but the clock will stop.
That's actually not a bad play right there. Stop the clock. Really, nobody was going to catch the football unless it was Reggie.
You know, the sad thing about this game, and I think Coach Floyd's going to be very upset with, is if the Cyclones score here, even if they score, it's a one-score game most like at halftime, and the Cyclones have dominated in the first half offensively, but yet it's 14-14. Exactly. Or maybe 21-14, or maybe 17-14. We'll see. Because of 2 big issues, errors. Trooper Floyd in the shotgun, gets a good snap. He's going to try to throw, hands it off to McCullough up the right side. McCullough breaks the 35-yard line to the 32. Coach Floyd's going to call timeout, I would think, here. He's got 3 left. He calls 1. So 31 seconds to go in the second quarter. 14-14. Cyclones have it third down and 5.
Third down for the Cyclones.
All right. Got to get the first down here, man. You got 2 timeouts, got plenty of time to work with. You get inside. If you get the first down, you get inside the 30-yard line to the 28, 29. If you get to the 25, you take a couple shots, can't you, Jeff?
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. You got a guy like Reggie Heath who can go up and get it. That's the guy I'm going to.
Or Kyan.
Or Kyan, of course. Second quarter, Northwestern 29, Brooklyn KC 14.
What's going on with the Mike Enoch game of the week?
Can't get an update. I just cannot get an update. They may not have any internet down there.
Ridgeville, Hardyville, against Wales Branch. Mark Huey, if you listen, see if you can find it.
Come on, Mark.
We need the Mike Enoch game of the week.
Here's an interesting score: Gaffney 7, Hammond nothing in the second quarter.
Hey,
I think it's gonna be close.
Hammond's gonna hang in there.
At least for a half, maybe 3/4. I don't know. We'll see. They might pull it off.
South Point 7, Mallard Creek nothing. Second quarter.
7th play of the offensive drive for the Cyclones coming up here. Started their own 3, got big help by 2 penalties from the Griffins of 20 yards. Well, 15-yarder and a 5-yarder, total 20 yards. 2 big penalties that moved the Cyclones out from deep in their own territory. Trooper Floyd, I don't know what his statistics are. We hadn't kept up with his completion percentage, but it's been pretty high, Jeff.
Yeah, he's done the football very well tonight.
Floyd takes a shotgun snap. He's going to throw out to the outfield. He's going to Sadim McCullough. McCullough's going to get up 30-yard line. He's going to get close to the stick. He's run out of bounds. We'll see if they'll give it to him. I think the linesman's going to give it to him. That's enough for a Cyclone first down, I believe. He got to the 28-yard line, which is where he had to get for a first down. Good play call by Coach Floyd.
Yep, 23 seconds to go till halftime. Cyclone's still in pretty good shape.
Good safe play call. Backwards. Lateral. Oh, it's third down. They knocked him a little short. Okay. Third down. 23 seconds left. Clock will start on the snap since McCullough got out of bounds. It's really short, about an inch, maybe 2. I'm Claire. I thought he got that first down.
I did too.
Yeah, I was going to say he had to get to the 28. That's where the stick was. And I believe he got to the 28, and he did. First down.
Oh, they give it to him?
Yeah, and he's out of bounds, which means it'll stop at the snap. New set of downs for the Cyclones here. Trooper Floyd in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the left side, balls on the right hash. Takes a shotgun snap, hands it off to his running back, McCullough. 25-yard line down to the 23. Coach Floyd's going to call his last timeout of the half here, 17 seconds. No, he's got 2 more. So I'm sorry about that. Let's take it with him. We'll be back. Cyclone football on WRBK.
Tonight's Cyclone football made possible by Burns Chevrolet Cadillac in Rock Hill. Serving the area since 1923 and located off I-77, exit 82B in Rock Hill. Burns has new Chevrolet and Cadillacs along with a selection of pre-owned vehicles, including buy here, pay here. Burns Chevrolet Cadillac, 800-681-7198 or online at BurnsChevrolet.com. Your right choice.
WRBK would like you to know that Union ARP Church will be honoring Chester County first responders with a barbecue lunch on Friday, September 9th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. A brief memorial service will be held on the church steps at 12:30 to remember those who lost their lives in service during the 9/11 terrorist attack on the World Trade Center in New York and give thanks for those who risk their life each day in service to our community and first responders.
All right, back here, 17 seconds. Clint Davis, Jeff Kerr. We got a guest with us in the booth, James McManus. Jim Fuller's with us, but he's taking a little break, kind of like the coach has to on game day. So we're starting this. Cyclones have it, 17 seconds, tied 14-14 inside the 25-yard line of the Griffins at the 23. Trooper Floyd in the shotgun. So Dorian Pendergrass split out in the slot to the left side. Jaquan Carter split wide to the left side as well. Tight end in the game is Kyan Kennedy. Takes a shotgun snap, hands it off to McCullough. McCullough, 20-yard line, 15-yard line, 10, 5. He's going to get inside the 5-yard line. Coach Floyd's going to call his last time out. 10 seconds left. Ball will be first and goal from the 6.
Got a chance for one play. It's got to be in the end zone.
We have some folks.
Well, they marked it down to 1 second, and they right?
It was 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
They got to figure it out. You're a little home cooking every now and
Yeah, he said put 10 on the board, the umpire said. The referee. The white hat said 10 seconds, James.
We got some folks on Lake Water or the river, sorry, over on the river listening.
Sweet.
They wanted a shout-out, so.
We'll give them a shout-out. Thanks for listening, everybody. It is 14-14. We appreciate everybody. I just got a message from Mark Huey. He said, don't hold him accountable for the Mike Enoch Game of the Week. Internet's bad in Blackstock, too. We're fighting for Blackstock tonight, Mike. Mark, we're trying to see. This is the battle for Blackstock. See who gets good internet.
I do have an alternative score, an alternative game been following. Lucy Beckham, 21, Bishop England, nothing.
Lucy Beckham, is that one of David's children?
But it's a high school, apparently.
Hey, I bet you they're good in soccer because they bend it like Beckham down there. You catch that reference?
I tell you what,
I'm on a roll, baby.
Tell you what, the preaching thing don't work out. You got some stand-up.
I got stand-up. Radio personality stand-up, maybe morning show.
That's his
morning drive.
Plan right there.
Morning drive with Clint.
Got to be a quick pass here into the end zone. Clint cannot take a sack.
No timeout, Cyclones here. 3 receivers to the right side, 10 seconds. Call timeout. Coach Demetrius Davis runs on the field to call a timeout for the Griffins. We'll hold it right here. 10 seconds. You're right, Jeff. We got to throw it into the end zone. It's got to be a quick hitter. I'm surprised. You know, I'm surprised I did not see Reggie out there. Heath out there, Reggie Heath, but maybe he was on that far side. I just looked, so maybe he was. But Kine Kennedy, Reggie Heath, three tall guys, so I think they'll try to throw it up to him here.
Yeah, I think that's what you got to do. It's got to be quick, because the worst case you want to come out of this with 3.
Right.
So we're talking about this being the Battle of Blackstock. Don't forget not only the fish camps there, but you got the Blackstock Station every Friday night. You got bluegrass channel.
Do they still do it?
Oh, yeah.
Battle of Blackstock right here, baby.
Miss Odell, as I understand, is still running it up.
So there was actually a Battle of Blackstock Farm back in the day. Travis sent me a link on that earlier. Interesting, but it was actually in Union County.
Travis's stomping ground.
Travis is a history guy, man. He knows a lot about a lot.
He knows a lot about 1A football, I know that. Trooper Floyd in the shotgun formation. 2 receivers to the right side. Well, 3 now because I see Tyler in the slot. Takes a shotgun snap. He's going to fake the handoff to Tyler. Roll out. Oh, Shadine's wide open. Touchdown, Cyclones. Beautiful play call.
What a great play call.
Fantastic. Coach Floyd dialed up a play where Shadine McCullough ran on the play action. He set that up. I guarantee those 3 runs set that up. And then Tyler Williams came in on the outside. He faked the handoff to the end around and hit McCullough as he leaked out into flats. Touchdown. It is good for the Cyclones. Cyclones up 20-14 with 4 seconds to go in the first half. Got the T on the field. Austin Allen on the kick. Jalen Woods is the long snapper. Trooper Floyd the holder, and Austin Allen is the kicker. Good snap. Hold up, kick is up, and it is good. Cyclones take a 21-14 lead with 14 seconds to go on a beautiful offensive drive. A 10-play, 97-yard drive for the Cyclones to put them up 21-14 with 4 seconds to go in the first half. What a play, Jeff.
Well, great play call, but that was all set up by the defense.
Yes.
First and goal, defensive stop. And I want to give a little bit of credit here to Austin Allen. He has been pretty pure on his extra points this year. You know, we lost a pretty good kicker.
Well, I found out today from Sam Austin, who's the sponsor of the program. We appreciate you, Sam and Troy. But Sam told me that he knows Austin, and Austin has been getting a lot of pointers, and Henry's been working with him. Henry Glenn.
I'm going to tell you what, he's been pretty pure on that. Well, we haven't had him try to kick a field goal yet, but the extra points are pretty pure.
5-yard touchdown pass from Trooper Floyd to Shadine McCullough, who was able to walk into the end zone.
All right, find the Cyclones here. I bounce this ball. That looks like they're going to do a little squib kicking right here. That's exactly what I would do. I would not give one of those guys in the back an opportunity. Because we have had some struggles on the kick return this year, Clint. We've given up 2 long ones in 2 games this year already.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, actually 3, excuse me.
Well, that's how, this game, from the offensive standpoint, the Cyclones really are 21-7 lead. And if it weren't for that opening kickoff blunder on two special teams issues, it wasn't for the opening kickoff receiving blunder for the Cyclones that set the Griffins up on their 31-yard line, they would not be. It's going to be a squib kick, but it's going to be taken by one of the deep men. It's going to be taken at the 15-yard line. Cyclone's going to give chase. He's got a running room up the middle, and he's breaking free, and he's going to run it to the house.
No, he's not. He's getting ready to get caught.
Pushed out.
Nope. Touchdown. So it is a 85-yard touchdown return, kickoff return for the Griffins to tie this thing up to go into the half. We've seen this down here. This is the 3rd time I've seen this down here. The Cyclones had a 7-point lead one time, punted it all, had a 10-point lead, punted it to them. They ran it back with no time on the clock and won, and then came back and won. So now it is going to be, Cyclones have dominated the first half. They're going to go in this locker room tied, most likely at 21 or up by 1. 85-yard TD, and the kick's going to be blocked by Antonio Hopkins. So the Cyclones will go into the halftime break up 1 after giving up an 85-yard kickoff return for a touchdown and a 90-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. So we'll take a break, and we'll be back. Cyclones up 21-20 here at the half.
Tonight's Cyclone football action made possible in part by True Vista Communications, Chester's provider for high-speed broadband, video, voice, wireless, security, and smart home solutions. They're available online at truevista.net or at a True Vista Customer Experience store located in Chester, Camden, Great Falls, and Winsboro.
Made possible in part by Joe's Towing and Wrecker Service. Joe's Towing and Wrecker Service located at 2581 Lancaster Road in Chester. They offer local and long-distance towing, heavy-duty towing, and service 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Joe's also does big truck repair, truck and tractor tire service. More information is available at 803-581-5720 or 803-385-8610. That's Joe's Towing and Wrecker Service.
Just like the, all right, we're back here. Cyclones up 21-20 after giving up an 85-yard kickoff return with 4 seconds left in the half. Cyclones scored, went up 21-14, kicked off deep to one of the up men. I believe that was number 2, Greer this time. And Greer takes it 85 yards to the house. And Cyclones now up 21-20. Antonio Hopkins blocked the extra point. This is not the first time I've seen something crazy like this happen in Fairfield. The Cyclones had a 10-point lead a couple years ago, really trying to break through and get that first victory in a long time. Had a 10-point lead. It outplayed them in the first half, punted, and doggone it if the guys didn't return that punt for a touchdown, and it changed the whole complexion of the ball game. I don't think that's going to happen. I think this football team will come out here and play, but you don't want to keep Fairfield Central into this ball game in these rivalry games. We saw the same thing about 4 years ago when Chester had them at home. They were up by 2 scores, and right with 0.8 seconds to go in the half, Cyclones went zero coverage. They threw a touchdown, 35-yard touchdown, scored in the end zone on the left side of the field, and then it took it over and it changed the complexion of the ball game. So the only hope we have is that this doesn't change the complexion of the football game, but if it can happen at Fairfield, it's going to happen. It is crazy. We just talked about that. We talked about it during the break. Hindsight's 20/20. It's easy for us to sit up here and make decisions and make comments and give our thoughts, but in a situation like that, you sometimes wonder if the squib kick wouldn't have been better. Just try to kick it right into the gut of the up man, Jeff.
Well, you said it earlier. Yeah, exactly, Clint. You said it earlier. Special teams has really been kind of the Achilles heel in this first half. I mean, we started the game off with didn't even cover a kickoff and then 2 kickoff returns. So defensively, I think we've played really well against an offense that's been used to kind of having their way. Our offense has been incredibly solid. We've moved the football. We've had great play calling. Troopers thrown the football extremely well. We've run the ball on first down really well. So there's a lot of positive in the first half, except for special teams. It's just mind-blowing.
You got to win three phases of the game, and Cyclones right now are losing in special teams, and it's costing them on the scoreboard. They're still up, but it should be this. In reality, if special teams say there's 3 special teams blunders away, it's 21-0, and Cyclones have got a big lead, and it's a fairly controllable game. But right now, we are 21-20 at the half. Let me tell you how we got there, then we'll take a break. First of all, Fairfield Central got it started on a 31-yard touchdown pass from McMillan to Watkins. Over the left side, great play, good throw, good catch, over top of Reggie Heath, who was in good coverage. Kick was good. With 10:25 to go in the first, Fairfield Central had a 7-0 lead. They got that ball on the Cyclone 31 after the Cyclones failed to recover the opening kickoff. Cyclones then tied the score with a 20-yard touchdown pass from Trooper Floyd to Kyan Kennedy. Austin Allen kick was good. That was actually on a 4th down and 12 pass play. At 6:35 to go in the first, it was tied 7-7. Cyclones scored again at 2:43 to go in the first on a 11-yard touchdown run by Shadim McCullough over the left side. Austin Allen kick was good. That gave the Cyclones a lead at that time, 14-7. But when the ensuing kickoff was returned 90 yards by Donovan Watkins for the Fairfield Central Griffins, which tied the game up after the kick was good. And so that gave it a 14-14 with 2:26 to go in the first. The second quarter was played without any score until the 4 seconds left to go in the second on a 5-yard touchdown pass from Trooper Floyd to Shadim McCullough on the right side as he leaked out from his running back position on a beautiful play-action pass play. Austin Allen's kick was good. Cyclones up 21-14 at that point, and we thought we were going to go into the break with a touchdown lead. However, Cyclones did not squib it. They kicked it deep on the kickoff, and Tadarian Greer took it 85 yards to the house, came right up the middle. Cyclones had a chance to tackle him several times. He ran through arm tackles. Kick was blocked by Antonio Hopkins, but with zeros on the clock, Fairfield Central got back into this one on the 85-yard touchdown return of the kickoff. So it is where we are now, 21-20 at the halftime break. We'll take a break and we'll be back. This is Cyclone Football, WRBK.
Tonight's broadcast of Cyclone Football made possible in part by Chester County Natural Gas Authority. As Chester County Natural Gas celebrates 60 years of service to their customers, they remind you natural gas is the most efficient and effective way to heat your water, heat your home, dry your clothes, and to cook your meals. Contact Chester County Natural Gas Authority Monday to begin enjoying the comfort and affordability of clean burning and efficient natural gas.
This Cyclone Football game is made possible in part by Quacked Glass, your mobile auto glass replacement service. Quack Glass will come to you and solve your glass auto needs. Quack Glass is American-owned and Carolina-grown. They're serving both North and South Carolina, and now with offices at Carowinds and 2708 Flat Creek Road, Lancaster. 866-787-8225 or online at quackglass.com. You can trust the Duck.
Relax on and off the field with Founders Federal Credit Union. With services like Founders Online and Founders App, you'll enjoy local personalized service. Joining Founders Federal Credit Union is easy. Relax, join Founders.com or at one of the more than 30 office locations to see if you qualify for membership. Relax, go Cyclones. Services require credit evaluation. Terms and conditions apply. Founders Federal Credit Union is federally insured by NCUA.
For over 77 years, Fairfield Electric Cooperative has delivered electric energy to our consumer owners. As a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we are part of a nationwide community of local, not-for-profit cooperatives committed to enhancing our customers' lives and livelihoods by providing reliable power, high-quality customer-focused service, and valuable products and services. We're Fairfield Electric Cooperative, your Touchstone Energy partner. Proud to be a part of tonight's Cyclone football coverage on WRBK.
All right, back here at E.K. McClendon Stadium at Fairfield Central High School in Winsboro, South Carolina. The battle for Blackstock is on.
It is on, and right now we are just trying to hand them the football game.
21-20 at the halftime break. Cyclones had 3 blunders on special teams. Outside of that, they have dominated this football game.
Yeah.
Opening kickoff, didn't recover it. Fairfield Central got it deep in Cyclone territory, scored a touchdown. Kickoff after the second touchdown of the Cyclones, returned 90 yards for a touchdown. Kickoff after the third touchdown with 4 seconds to go in a half, returned 85 yards for a touchdown. So that's how we got to where we are, 21-20 at the halftime break. Let me give you a couple statistics, and I'll tell you how much the Cyclones dominated this game. Cyclones have had 34 offensive plays tonight to 17 for Fairfield Central. Fairfield Central's had 1 sustained drive. It started at their own 16. It got down to their 3 where the Cyclones stopped them on 4th down and goal. Cyclones have had several sustained drives. That last one started at their own 3 and made it all the way down to the end zone. So a 97-yard drive in 10 plays. Cyclones had 10 first downs tonight, 12 if you include penalties that were given to them. The Fairfield Central Griffins have had 2 first downs in the first half. Cyclones have limited penalties, which is something we knew they needed to do. They were 3 for 30, 3 penalties for 30 yards. 1 holding call was a costly one. Outside of that, they've been able to overcome the 2 other penalties. And Fairfield Central has not had many penalties either. 4 penalties for 35 yards. However, they did have 2 costly ones on that last offensive possession of the Cyclones. They gave them from a first and 10 from the 3, first and 10 to the 24 after a offsides and then a face mask penalty, 15-yard variety. So that's how we got to where we are. Cyclones have been dominant with the exception of the special teams blunders, and we'll see what happens. Cyclones have to kick off to start the second half, and I would like to see us do a pooch kick, something, Jeff, something different. Don't kick it to them again.
Don't kick it deep. Don't kick it deep. Real quick, guys, first half Louisville Lions up on Chesterfield 21-14 with 4:46 to go until halftime. And if you didn't hear us earlier, Great Falls traveled all the way down to Scotts Branch and won by forfeit because Jimbo, the doggone officials didn't show up.
Are you serious?
I am not. I am am serious, yes. I am not kidding about that. They did not have any officials. Anyway, that's a long way to go not to get to play.
But you got a W.
Well, yeah, but I'd rather play.
Maybe they let them play. It's kind of like my daughter's volleyball game the other day, 6th grade volleyball. Her team, that first game they ever played before, nobody on the team's ever played volleyball before. They lost the first 2 games, which means best of 3. They lost the match, right? But both coaches said, hey, listen. And the officials said, hey, we're all here. Let's play. And they played the 3rd, and then Sarah Grace's team won the 3rd game. So, they out of there 1-2, but that was the first game they ever won. They won it 15-12. I'm proud of them. And they scored a lot of points in their 2 games that they lost. So that's what you do. Hopefully they'll let the 2 teams, the coaches will say, let's go ahead. We're here. We got fans in the stands. We got people here. Let's go ahead and play something.
Do a controlled scrimmage.
Yeah, let's do something. Let's hit somebody.
Yeah, I mean, dang, it's a long way to go. And you only get better by playing. Real quick before we go to the break, Clint. Today was Cayenne Kennedy's birthday, I learned.
Happy birthday, Cayenne.
Got a touchdown pass on his birthday.
How
about that? You'll always remember your birthday. I don't know what year it is. I have no idea, but it's his birthday.
Well, he's a junior, so what, 16, 17?
They're going to guess and say 16 or 17.
Yeah, 16 or 17. He's a junior, most likely. But happy birthday to Cayenne. I always thought when I was growing up playing ball, you always played better on your birthday or after you got a haircut. Fresh haircut, man. There's something about a fresh haircut. You look at me funny, Jim, but there's a reason why NBA players have barbers that travel with them. You feel better. You got your hair like you like it. You go out there with a little self-confidence, a little extra juice, make it happen.
I ain't never heard such thing in my life.
Well, that's because you over there hanging out in the Latron.
You don't have any
I need to cut my hair before I go play golf in the morning.
That's right. You over there hanging with the Latrons and not playing the football. You were over there, I bet you this, when you were hanging out with the Latrons, which was your high school's version of a fraternity, when you were hanging out with the fraternity, the Latrons, and you had your hair cut, you had more confidence with the ladies, the cheerleaders, didn't you?
I had confidence in that anyway.
Jim don't need no haircut.
Jim don't need no haircut.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
I hate the game. I hate the game, baby. I tell you what I'm hating. I'm hating that return game of Fairfield Central right now. Yeah. I'm not hating those players. I'm hating that game. Let's take a break and we'll be back. Cyclones up 21-20 at half. We'll take a break, Bill. I don't want to say anything I shouldn't.
As you order.
We got some music playing here in the background. Got a good, lively crowd, lively atmosphere here at Fairfield Central. We're going to take a break, but we'll hold it right here for a moment, and we'll wait and see kind of what Cyclones are able to do coming out here. I do believe I'll be very surprised if the Cyclones were to kick this ball deep to start the second half and give the Griffins a chance to return it. One of the things I did like about the Cyclones in the first half was their efficiency on offense. Trooper Floyd played an exceptional offensive half. I think that this was, from a defensive standpoint and an offensive standpoint, they finally found a team they matched up with, they were more confident with. Football's all about matchups, and so they got a team that they felt confident with, they were matched up well with, and I tell you, as we get ready to start this second half, we need to take a break, Bill, and we'll be back. Cyclones up 21-20.
Barron Funeral Home at 133 Wiley Street in Chester and Dancer Baker Funeral Home located at 26 Underwood Avenue in Great Falls are proud to help bring you tonight's broadcast of the Chester High School football game. They wish the Cyclones great success this season. The staff of Barron Funeral Home and Dancer Baker Funeral Home continue to serve the people of Chester County with courtesy and dignity.
WRBK would like you to know that Union ARP Church will be honoring Chester County first responders with a barbecue lunch on Friday, September 9th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. A brief memorial service will be held on the church steps at 12:30 to remember those who lost their lives in service during the 9/11 terrorist attack on the World Trade Center in New York and give thanks for those who risk their life each day in service to our community and first responders. Made possible in part by Joe's Towing and Wrecker Service. Joe's Towing and Wrecker Service located at 2581 Lancaster Road in Chester. They offer local and long-distance towing, heavy-duty towing, and service 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Joe's also does big truck repair, truck and tractor tire service. More information is available at 803-581-5720 or 803 803-385-8610. That's Joe's Towing and Wrecker Service.
Tonight's Cyclone football action made possible in part by True Vista Communications, Chester's provider for high-speed broadband, video, voice, wireless, security, and smart home solutions. They're available online at truevista.net or at a True Vista Customer Experience store located in Chester, Camden, Great Falls, and Winsboro.
All right, back here at E.K. McClendon Stadium, Fairfield Central High School, Winsboro, South Carolina. Jim Fuller, Jeff Kerr, Clint Davis. We got our main man, James McManus, who lives here in Winsboro, sitting in as a special guest. What do you think so far, James?
It's a great game. I think we talked about beforehand, two teams, rivalry. You're expecting a good game. From my opinion, my perspective, it's been even better than what I expected.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think these games typically are a really good back and forth contest. Last year was an exception. Chester won 31-0. Last year was an exception, but usually back and forth. I'm sure both teams had to go in. I'm sure there was a lot that Coach Demetrius Davis and his offensive staff and defensive staff wanted to work on at the break. And they got after their team, I'm sure, offensively and defensively, about how bad do you want it? You're going to be able to stop the ball. You're going to be able to make some plays. Coach Victor Floyd has to go in there talking to his team, Jeff, and say, defensively, we've played exceptionally well, with the exception of one drive, and we got a big stop.
Yeah.
Offensively, we've been incredibly efficient, and he's called a fantastic football game offensively.
100%. Trooper looks really good throwing the football.
Special teams, they got to clear them up. Bottom line.
That's our third touchdown kickoff return for the year. We won the opening game, and I know Fort Mill had a long kickoff return last week, so we got to clean that up. Real quickly, guys, I do have an update for our game of the week. Well Branch all over Ridgeland Hardyville right now in the second quarter, guys, 35-6.
I told y'all they go deep at Well Branch. I told y'all they go deep.
After I made my pick, Travis texted me, and I learned that Well Branch is in the top 10.
Well, I'm just gonna tell you, I told y'all they dive deep down there at Well Branch.
Nice.
You know those whales that we saw. Those big whales out in the Pacific.
Yeah.
Whale watching.
Yeah.
They go down in the water and they sleep vertically.
I didn't know that.
So they're mammals, right? They come up and get a big breath of air, and then they go down and they sleep vertically. They're good for like 2.5, 3 hours. They come up and get another breath of air and go back down.
I needed to know that before I left here tonight.
Man, I'm full of useless information, Jeff, but you never know. You never know. Karen may say, hey, Jeff, I've been wondering about whales and how they sleep, and you can be like, look, I know they sleep. We just practice squib kick. So
that's more important than the whale story.
And so he said,
I guarantee you.
So you can say they sleep vertically, and she'll say, I don't believe it, and then you can Google it, and you'll be right.
No, I'm just going to say call Clint.
Yeah, call Clint.
Yeah.
Clint said it was true.
What is that, a search engine? Ask Jeeves?
Ask Clint.
Ask Clint. All right, let's take another break before we get back and start this thing up. Both teams are on the field. Let's take a break. 21-20, Cyclones up at the half.
Made possible in part by Joe's Towing and Wrecker Service. Joe's Towing and Wrecker Service located at 2581 Lancaster Road in Chester. They offer local and long-distance towing, heavy-duty towing, and service 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Joe's also does big truck repair, truck and tractor tire service. More information is available at 803-581-5720 or 803-385-8610. That's Joe's Towing and Wrecker Service.
Tonight's Cyclone football action made possible in part by True Vista Communications, Chester's provider for high-speed broadband, video, voice, wireless, security, and smart home solutions. They're available online at truevista.net or at a True Vista Customer Experience store located in Chester, Camden, Great Falls, and Winsboro. Tonight's Cyclone football made possible by Burns Chevrolet Cadillac in Rock Hill, serving the area since 1923 and located off I-77, exit 82B in Rock Hill. Burns has new Chevrolet and Cadillacs along with a selection of pre-owned vehicles, including buy here, pay here. Burns Chevrolet Cadillac, 800-681-7198 or online at burnschevrolet.com. Your right choice.
Tonight's Chester Cyclone football game is made possible in part by First Citizens Bank. At First Citizens, we believe that banking is all about the people we serve, and we work hard every day to make sure our customers know how we feel. First Citizens Bank with offices in Richburg and Chester. That's First Citizen Bank, forever first.
Here at E.K. McClendon Stadium, Fairfield Central High School, Cyclones started out with a new kicker, Trooper Floyd. He gives a squib kick. Praise the Lord, hallelujah. It's taken by number 3 for the Fairfield Central Griffins, Stefano Gadsden. He recovered it, took it about his own 25-yard line, got up over to 35 to about the 37 where the Cyclones stopped him, and the Griffins will take it over 1st and 10 at their own 37 to start the second half, down 21-20. McMillan in the shotgun. Cameron McMillan starts the second half as he did the first part of the game. He's going to take a shotgun. They're going to run a screen pass across the middle of the field, and the Cyclones are going to be there. Maurice Feaster stops him, but not before the receiver gets 9 yards. Receiver number 15 there for the Griffins, and we'll give him credit when we find his name. He is Roger Burns. He got 9 on the play, brings up second down and 1. Maurice Feaster made the stop for the Cyclones from his spur position. Now the Cyclones have 4-man front, 2 defensive linebackers. Maurice Feaster on the right side at a spur position, 2 safeties over top. Griffins have 3 men on the left side of the formation. McCullough in the safety position on that side of the field. McMullen in the shotgun formation, waiting on the snap. Here come the Cyclones. They're going to bring pressure again. He's going to throw out here to his receiver. He's going to get hit by the defensive back. That's Reggie Heath Jr., but not before he gets over midfield. And a gain of 5 on the play brings up 1st and 10 for the Griffins.
We're going to have to start getting him out of the pocket a little bit.
Well, Coach Demetrius Davis has made some adjustments here. They've thrown the ball fast, short, quick outs, quick in passes to try to get rid of the football because the Cyclones are coming. The Griffins' offensive line, Jim, was doing some cut blocking. The Cyclones been able to run free, but they're just slowing them down enough so he can throw the football.
And he only needs a jiffy.
Takes shotgun snap. Going to run this time. It's going to be a wide receiver screen. And that's Davis. He's going to get inside the 35-yard line, 40. Cyclone's going to chase him down, but not until he gets to the 20-yard line. That's, Jay Boyd. He gets to the 20. He gained 29 on the play. Brings up 1st and 10 for the Griffins. 4th play of the drive, 2nd first down.
That was the perfect offensive play for the defense we had.
10:24 to go in the third. Griffins moving here with their opening offensive possession of the third quarter. Down 21-20. Cyclones let them back in this game with giving them 2 big kickoff returns, 185 and 190 yards. McMillan looks to the sideline after he gets his body set, gets a new play call signaled in by the coaching staff. Now they'll reset. 3 receivers to the left side, balls to the right hash, moving left to right. Takes a shotgun snap. Cyclone's going to give pressure this time. He's going to throw up deep in the end zone. McCullough giving case. That ball's going to be caught in the end zone for a touchdown by the receiver from the slot position. There was a blown coverage there. McCullough missed it. He bit inside, and the receiver went to the corner, and that was a beautiful throw and catch. 20-yard touchdown pass from McMillan to number 15, Roger Burns.
Looks like they're going to go for 2, Clint, try to get that point back.
That was a pretty pass, though.
9:53 to go in the third. Griffins just took the lead. 26-21. They're going to go for 2 here. McMillan in the shotgun. Sends a man in motion left to right. Takes a shotgun snap. He's going to try to throw the fade over here. He throws it high to Boyd. Ball falls incomplete. And that's going to be a 26-21 lead for the Griffins with 9:53 to go in the third. We'll take a break, and we'll be back. Cyclone Football on WRBK.
This broadcast of Chester Cyclone football is made possible by Polk Bell Bonds, serving Chester County for over 30 years. Polk Bell Bonds executes surety bonds in all state or federal courts and can provide GPS, electronic, or alcohol monitoring. Ned Polk is available anytime at 581-POLK, 482-POLK, 789-POLK, and 872-2222. Polk bail bonds.
WRBK would like to remind you that Barron and Dansler Baker Funeral Homes are having their annual Public Servants Appreciation Day, and that's going to be on Wednesday, September the 7th between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. All Chester County Fire, Rescue, EMS, and law enforcement personnel are welcome. It's going to be held at the Chester State Park. You're listening to WRBK Richburg, WNBK Whitmire, WEBK Society Hill, WUBK Inner Reed.
All right, back here, Cyclones deep to receive this kick. Number 3, Andre Evans, and number 16, Antonio Hopkins. It's going to bounce, and it hit Antonio at the 5-yard line. He picks it up at the 8, 15, 20-yard line. He's going to try to get upfield to the 25-yard line. It's in a big pile. Officials need to blow the whistle, and the towels are flying. Officials finally blow the whistle at the 27-yard line where they'll give him forward progress. I hate to say that. I just think that sets up these players for bad. When the progress is stopped, blow the whistle. Blow the whistle.
Yep,
right?
I agree.
Keeps it from getting out of control, and this game can get out of control, although it's been well played so far, and both teams have kept their emotions under control. 29-yard line, Cyclones put it in play. Moving right to left, if you're just tuning in, Chester Cyclones and the Fairfield Central Griffins. Clint Davis, Jeff Kerr, Jim Fuller, and a special guest, James McManus. 9:43 to go in the third. Cyclones down 26-21. Trooper Floyd brings his offense on the field. He's been very efficient tonight, and their 34 offensive plays in the first half, a season high. Waiting on the shotgun snap, sends a man in motion from left to right. That's Williams. Putting him in his place on the slot. Takes a shotgun snap, fakes the handoff to Antonio Hopkins, and Williams is going to come over the left side, and he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage and go down. Big tackle out there by number 12 for the Griffins. That's Josh Green.
Yeah, nice job by defense from just kind of staying home on that play. Really didn't have much of a chance.
Well, Branch up 35-6. Mark Huey told us. We appreciate that. He found it for us. Trevor Floyd takes a shotgun snap, hands it off to his running back. That's going to be number 16, I believe. That's T-Hop. T-Hop gets 6 on the play, brings up third down and short. Ran in there behind Big Juju. McCullough looked like he was banged up a little bit with that hamstring. He'd been nursing a hamstring after that last touchdown. Perhaps that's why the receiver Burns got so wide open when McCullough was covering him. Kyan Kennedy moves from the right side of the formation to the left now. Super Floyd in the shotgun, moves his running back from his left to his right as well. Third down and 3.
This could be a pass out in the flat to Antonio.
Williams goes in motion from left to right. Takes a shotgun snap. He's going to throw down the field. He's got a man open, and he overthrows him. Zeke Evans was running free, and Trooper just threw it behind him. That's going to bring up 4th down and 4, and I believe Antonio could have picked it up, and Zeke could have picked it up had he hit one of them.
Him in stride, guys. That's 6.
Just missed the throw. 26-21, Cyclones down and getting ready to punt for the second time of the night. Trooper Floyd's going to stand at his own 21-yard line, waiting on the snap. Got a good snap from Jalen. Here's the punt. It's a low line drive punt, but it's the end over end. It's going to hit and just take somewhat of a Cyclone roll, but not much. It's going to get down to the 32-yard line, 33, where the Griffins will put it in play, 1st and 10.
Now at the 32-yard line, 1st and 10.
38-yard punt for Trooper Floyd there. Griffins take it over for the second time in the third quarter. Up now 26-21 with 8:18 to go in the third. Cyclones have really allowed the Griffins to stay in this through special teams blunders. 2 kickoff returns, 190, 185 yards. Outside of that, the Cyclones have been pretty dominant so far. Griffins take the shotgun snap, hands it off to Greer on the left side as a shovel pass. Greer's going to get to the 39-yard line, so he's going to pick up 7 and bring it up 2nd down and 3. Tydarian Greer. I guess that would have been considered a pass because it was a shovel pass.
Yep.
Good safe pass. Greer in the slot on the left side. I look for him to try to go toward him a lot more the second half. Cyclones have been good. McMillan gives pressure. He throws it deep down the middle of the field. His receiver, Boyd, he hummed it down there, Jeff. That's an arm. He got hit as he threw it, too.
He threw it over 50-something yards in the air.
He missed Boyd running on a deep, skinny post. Had he been able to catch Boyd, he was behind the defense, behind Reggie Heath and behind the safety there. Brings up 3rd down and 3 for the Griffins. Ball's on their own 39-yard line. They got to get to the 42 for a first down. 7:39 to go in the third. Moving left to right against the Cyclone defense, up 26-21 here at E.K. McClendon Stadium in Winsboro, South Carolina. Sends a man in motion left to right. Cyclones almost jump off sides, but DJ was able to stop from jumping off sides. Cyclones have a new defender in the game, number 23. Don't see him out there much. Or is that 25? Is that Floyd? That's Floyd out there on the field. Covering the slot receiver. Got some kind of something here.
Somebody mad. Fairfield had to call time. Oh, delay a game.
Delay a game on Fairfield. That's huge.
That's big, yes, absolutely.
3rd and 5 to 3rd and 8. 3rd and 3, excuse me, to 3rd and 8 for the Fairfield Central Griffins here. McMillan takes a shotgun snap. Cyclones trying to get pressure. Throws across the middle. He's got a man open. That's Watkins. Watkins squatted at the 50-yard line on a button hook. Gets to the 45-yard line of the Cyclones. That's enough for us.
I'll tell you the other thing. Their receivers run really good routes, guys.
He was wide open then.
Well, Cyclones have a defender on him, number 27. I don't have him on my roster. And I'm wondering if he's a young guy who had to bring up from JV because we've had some injuries in the secondary. Not saying anything, but he was specifically responsible for covering Watkins there. And that is not a good matchup for the Cyclones. Watkins has 2 of the 4 touchdowns. McMillan takes a shotgun snap, throws across the middle of the field, throws it high for Burns. Ball comes out of his hands and falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down and 10. Ball's at the Cyclone 45-yard line of the Griffins.
This kid's going to be fun to watch over the next 3 or 4 years.
This drive started at the 33 of the Griffins, running the 5th play of it right here. Ball's at the Cyclone 45. So he's gained 23 yards so far, 22 yards so far in this drive. 7:10 to go in the third. Looking to add to their 26-21 lead over the Cyclones. McMillan takes a shotgun snap. He throws down the field. He's got a man open, and it goes right through Boyd's hands. Senior drops the ball. He doesn't do that often. He's averaging 104 yards per game receiving. McMillan's ball falls incomplete. That's 2 that should have been caught, Jeff.
Yep, 2 balls in a row that should have been caught.
3rd down and 10 for the Griffins. Cyclones need to get some pressure here. They have not had any pressure. You got to give credit to the offensive staff of Fairfield Central. They've started changing some things up, fellas. Get the ball out of his hand really quick.
Yeah, I think if they get a few yards here, they may go for it and 4th down.
Got some movement up here. A false start, back them up 5 yards, and it brings up 3rd down and 15. Cyclones will bring in pressure.
If we learned anything tonight, we've learned that 3rd and long for either team has not been much of a problem to convert.
Shadim McCullough off the field for the Cyclones right now with a hamstring. McMillan in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the left side of the formation. Ball's on the right hash. Kyan Kennedy coming on pressure. We got movement again on the Fairfield Central. Back them up 5 more. 7:03. Fairfield Central's had 3 false starts on this particular drive. 2 are costly right here, from 3rd down and 10 to now 3rd down and 20.
Look for that jailbreak screen right here.
.703. 26-21 in the third. Fairfield Central over the Cyclones. Takes a shotgun snap. Cyclones going to bring pressure. They force him out of the pocket. Cortez going to chase him down and take him down for a sack. He lost 10 on the play. Brings up 4th down and 30. Good play by Cortez.
Yeah, good job by the defense. When you get him out of the pocket, he's definitely not as good as he is when he's in the pocket.
So it's been a second punt for Fairfield Central tonight, provided they do punt it. They're going to line up to punt it. Deep to punt is Greer, Darian Greer.
Are you inferring they might fake it?
You never know in this football game.
Yeah, well,
they're liable to pick it up. The way we played special teams
But
tonight.
third and halfway to Blackstock, I'm not sure they would.
The way the Cyclones played this, got a good snap. Cyclones give a little pressure, not much. Ooh, that's a good punt. It's going to drive Williams back. Going to hit it to the 30-yard line. Stay away from Tyler. Going to roll deep into Cyclone territory down to the 16, 15-yard line, maybe right at the 14 where they'll punt it, where they'll mark it dead. Well, that was a great punt. That was a 45-yard punt or so by Greer. Cyclones taking over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line. So they started their first drive at their 29. They'll start this one at their 15-yard line. Moving right to left. Blue pants, white jerseys, blue helmets. Matte blue helmets with the Cyclone emblem on the right side only. Fairfield Central bring their defense back on the field. They forced the 3 and out at the previous possession, trying to protect the 26-21 lead with 6:43 to go in the third.
This is one of these water timeouts.
Must be getting the officials a little water. I think it's that hot out there, though. What do you think about it, James? You got a little bit of hydration? Need some hydration?
Oh, that's nice. Breeze feels good.
That's nice, yeah. Jimbo left that door open for us. Y'all notice he did that?
What can I do? Yeah.
I don't know if he intended to, but he did.
Oh, yeah. It was in the plan.
Trooper Floyd brings his offense on the field here, trying to
Floyd Young back behind him.
play back from a deficit tonight. I don't have anything. Yep. Takes the shotgun snap, hands it off to Floyd. Floyd gets to the 15-yard line to the 16. If McCullough's not able to go, that's going to be a big blow for the Cyclones here in the second half of this one. Gain 2 on the play brings up 2nd down and 8. I couldn't have that fella charge his phone. I don't have an open port, or I would. Floyd takes a shotgun snap, hands it off to Young, runs over the left side, 15-yard line. He's going to get piled up at the 17-yard line. He gained maybe 2 on the play. That brings up 3rd down and long for the Cyclones. 3rd down and 7, 57 to go in the third. Cyclones down 26-21. Floyd Young wasn't able to go far on that run, so it brings up 3rd down and long. Cyclones are hurting when they don't have McCullough and Hopkins on a 1-2 punch. McCullough hadn't been able to go on defense. Hopkins had to step back to that safety position, and so that's going to limit his ability to run the football as well here in the third quarter, and it looks like McCullough is going to be out for a while, maybe rest of the game with that injury. I don't know. Floyd rolls to his right, throws downfield. He's got a man open. Reggie Heat at the 45-yard line. He's going to get to the 48. Great tackle out there by the
They're going to have a rough in the
defender.
passer, too, guys. They're going to have a rough in the passer. It's going to be added to the play.
Number 9 for Fairfield Central, Chris Jackson, made a great play, a shoestring tackle to save a touchdown.
If you recall in the first game of the season, Reggie made a really nice adjustment on a play.
Yes,
That's the second time I've seen him do that this year. He has done a really nice job of adjusting to the football.
Got a penalty that's going to be added to the end of the catch. Ball's at the 49-yard line. It went from the 24 to the 49, a 25-yard gain. Add 15 yards of roughing the passer to it. On the Griffins, Cyclones will be set up first and 10 at the 35-yard line of the Griffins.
Can't overstate the importance of that conversion right there, Clint.
4th play of this possession for the Cyclones, absolutely. 5:21 to go in the third, down 26-21, but got it in Griffin's territory now. Floyd Young in the backfield for the Cyclones. Trooper Floyd in the shotgun formation. Got an H-back. That's Kyan Kennedy, I believe. Takes a shotgun snap. No, that's Gabe Hope. Runs behind Gabe, but he gets hit hard in the hole, and he is going to go down. Jeremiah Gladden missed that block. Floyd Young got tackled by the big number 75 in there for the Griffins, Tamorian Weldon. Second down and 10 for the Cyclones. 5th play of this drive. Griffins up 26-21. 4:42 to go in the third. Cyclones in tight. One receiver on either side. 21 personnel. Takes a shotgun snap. Hands it off to his running back. That's Hopkins over the left side. Hopkins going to run through a couple guys. Gets inside the 35 to about the 32. He gained 3 on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Yeah, I believe we're in 4-down territory, no doubt.
Oh, I think so, for sure. 3rd down and 7 for the Cyclones here.
We've had a little bit of success with that swing pass out for the backfield. Let's see if we get that same play call here.
Gabe Hope in as a extra offensive lineman, slide up as an H-back position. Waiting on the shotgun snap. Floyd rolls to his right, tries to throw downfield. He throws. He's got a man open. That's Kyan. Kyan's going to get run out of bounds. Or is that Reggie? Reggie gets run out of bounds at the 22-yard line, enough for a Cyclone first down.
Well, he's become Mr. Dependable.
He had over 200 yards receiving in the first game. Second first down of the half. 12th of the game for the Cyclones here. First and 10, balls at the 22 of the Griffins. Takes a shotgun snap. Floyd does, hands it off to his running back. That's Hopkins, 15-yard line, going to get close to the 10. That's another Cyclone first down. They're going to spot him at the 11. Quick hitter up the middle. Eighth play of the drive coming up. 3:43 to go in the third. Cyclones down 26-21, but knocking on the door. They're in the Blackstock Fish Camp, red zone. We'll take a break. Timeout on the field. We'll be back.
We're calling timeout.
Fairfield.
Tonight's broadcast of Cyclone football made possible in part by Chester County Natural Gas Authority. As Chester County Natural Gas celebrates 60 years of service to their customers, they remind you natural gas is the most efficient and effective way to heat your water, heat your home, dry your clothes, and to cook your meals. Contact Chester County Natural Gas Authority Monday to begin enjoying the comfort and affordability of clean burning and efficient natural gas.
For over 77 years, Fairfield Electric Cooperative has delivered electric energy to our consumer owners. As a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we are part of a nationwide community of local, not-for-profit cooperatives committed to enhancing our customers' lives and livelihoods by providing reliable power, high-quality customer-focused service, and valuable products and services. We're Fairfield Electric Cooperative, your Touchstone Energy partner. Proud to be a part of tonight's Cyclone football coverage on WRBK.
All right, we're back here. Cyclones have it first down and 10 at the 11-yard line. Moving right to left, down 26-21 with 3:38 to go in the third. Trooper Floyd in the shotgun formation. Gabe Hope at the H-back. Hands it off to his running back and bounces to the outside. That's Hopkins. 5-yard line. Got a hold. He's coming back. Touchdown, but it's going to take it off the board because there's a hold on the outside on Sidorius Pendergrass, number 18, at his wide receiver position. The line judge saw that one.
If he probably doesn't hold, he probably doesn't get in the end zone.
No, that definitely affected the play. First penalty of the second half for the Cyclones. Back them up 10 yards. I'm not going to say take a touchdown off the board because I think the defender, the free safety, I believe, actually pulled up once he saw the flag as well. I don't believe he gets in if there's no hold there, but certainly gets some positive yards. But we're now on the back them up to the 16-yard line. So it's first down at 15. 10 yards from the spot. Penalty happened at the 5.
Cyclones can still get a first down if they get to the 1.
Reggie Heath spread out wide to the right. Kyan Kennedy at the tight end on the right side as well. Heath backs off the line because Kyan's going to be lined up on the tight end position. Antonio Hopkins in the backfield with Floyd. Hands it off to Hopkins over the middle. Hopkins at the 5-yard line. 10. He makes a couple men miss. He's going to get inside the 5, down to the 2, maybe 3. Going to bring up second down and short for the Cyclones. Good hesitation run by Antonio. There's a difference between McCullough, Antonio Hopkins, and we love Floyd, but there's a big difference between the
experience. It's a lot of its experience.
And size.
Absolutely.
Ball's at the 4-yard line. Second down and 3 for the Cyclones. Trooper Floyd in the backfield in the shotgun. Takes the shotgun snap, hands it off over the left side to Antonio Hopkins. He's going to drive his way into the end zone. That's going to be a touchdown, Cyclones. 2:52 to go in the third. Cyclones up 27-26. I believe Coach Floyd will leave the guys on the field and go for 2 here.
I guess you could, but I don't know why you would. Because their kicking game's suspect. Very.
No, he's going to kick. Don't chase points this soon. I'm glad to see that. That's y'all made me rethink that, and I appreciate it.
That's what we're here for. We're here for you.
Just depend on us, okay?
4-yard touchdown run by Antonio Hopkins over the left side. Jalen Moss, the center. Low snap, but it's a good field. It kicks up, and it is good. Good kick by Austin Allen. Cyclones took the lead. 28-26. We'll take a break, and we'll be back. 2:43 to go in the third.
Coverage on powered by Dr. Sam Stone and his staff at Lowry's Family Medicine in Chester. Lowry's Family Medicine provides health care from birth to the golden ages and is located at 517 Doctors Court off of Wilson Street Extension. Dr. Sam Stone and his staff are proud supporters of the Chester Cyclones.
Tonight's Chester Cyclone football game is made possible in part by Hamilton, Delaney, Greer, and Cotton, attorneys at law providing legal services since 1907. Attorneys Milton Hamilton, Greg Delaney, Brian Greer, and Nick Cotton have a general practice of law with offices in Chester and Great Falls. Hamilton, Delaney, Greer, and Cotton support all the schools in Chester County.
All right, back here, Cyclones probably that squib kick again. They just took the lead 28-26, 2:43. I just had a moment where when I said that squib kick again, reminded me I sound a little bit like Carlisle. It just reminds me next Friday night, Cyclones will dedicate the press box at Chester High School Stadium to Raymond Carlisle Roddy. It'll be a big fun night, and we will dedicate that to be the R. Carlisle press box at Chester High School Stadium. What a great honor. His family will be there. We'll do it next Friday night in the South Point game. Here's the run up in the quick, another squib kick taken by one of the deep men at his own 20-yard line. He's going to find a crease. He's got a crease. He's running up the middle, and the Cyclones still can't take him out. Thankfully, they got an extra defender, but that is number 2, Greer. He's run out of bounds ultimately by Trooper Floyd, but not before he crossed midfield to the 39-yard line. Cyclones did a squib kick, but it was a little too high and got to that deep man. And the Cyclones had a hard time covering Greer.
We've given up about 230 yards in kickoff returns tonight.
First and 10, Griffins. Ball's on the Cyclone 41-yard line. Cyclones now up 28-26, 2:35 to go in the third. Griffins are set up nicely, though, here with their third possession of the third quarter. McMillan in the shotgun formation. Cyclones in that base 3-3-5 defense. Look like they're going to bring some pressure. Here comes Kyan Kennedy. And they're going to get in there. They're going to throw this wide receiver screen again. But Antonio Hopkins is going to slip in. There's a hold. He makes a stop, but after the receiver gets 5-6 yards, but there's a hold on the play. We'll back them up 10 yards, and we'll replay first down. The first down, instead of second down at 4, it'll be the first and 14.
On the play, after the penalty, holding against the Griffins.
Another costly penalty. The Griffins have had 5 penalties in the second half alone tonight. They had 4 in the first, 5 penalties in the second half alone tonight, and they have 40 yards of penalties so far in the third quarter. Another costly penalty. They'll back them up from the spot of the foul. Wow, they're going to throw it from, they said it happened at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, wow.
Goodness gracious.
We'll take it.
I thought it happened up and around the 35-yard line where the flag was. Oh, they did. Okay, they got it right. So it's going to be
Actually going to be about
first down at 15, Jeff, or so, isn't it?
Yep, looks like what it looks like, Clint.
McMillan takes a shotgun snap. Cyclones going to bring delay pressure. He's got a man wide open in the flat. Cyclones give chase. Number 27, that's Greer. He splits to the Cyclone receivers. He's going down the field, and the Cyclones were able to drag him down. That's going to be DJ Stevenson. But that guy, I'm going to tell you something. When he hits the he hits the gas and goes foot to the ground, you better watch out. Number 2 is fast. No wonder he gets 150 yards of rushing a game. Receiving a game.
I don't know what his total yards are tonight, but it's a lot.
Dude, he's down to the 10-yard line. First down, Griffins. So it went from second to third, second and 15, or first and 15 to first and 10 at the 10. McMillan takes a shotgun snap. Cyclone's going to try to bring some pressure. They get to him, and he throws it in the flats. That ball hits the ground. That's incomplete. We got a roughing the passer on the Cyclones, DJ Stevenson. Nope, maybe not. That looks like it's going to be a hold.
I don't think it's a roughing the passer.
Passer standing up. Referee threw it. Let's see what the call. Unsportsmanlike personal foul. Roughing the passer on the Cyclones. Passer was standing up. Looked like 5 yards, half the distance to the goal. First and goal from the 5 for the Griffins. Third play of the drive coming up here. First and goal. Cyclones up 28-26. The Griffins have it first and goal from the Cyclone 5. 1:50 to go in the third. They're knocking on the door. DJ Stevenson just got called for a roughing the passer. I didn't see it, but the passer was standing up. I thought it was him rolling on the ground. If you're going to rough the passer, you want to get your money's worth, don't you, Jim?
They're going right. Make it worth your while.
Roughing the passer on the Cyclones, automatic first down. We've already been through this, White Hat. Come on, let's play football. Wind blowing through here.
Yeah, somebody's mad.
McMillan in the shotgun formation, hands it off to his running back Copeland over the left side. Cyclone's going to hit him in the hole, but not before he gets 3, maybe 2, brings up second down and goal.
Cyclone's been in this position 4 in the first half and was able to keep him out of the end zone. Let's see if we can do it twice.
Fourth down here, fourth play of the drive coming up here. Second and goal from the 3. Cyclone defense in a hole right here. Cyclones have had a hard time tackling the 2 receivers, Greer and Boyd, in the open field, either on kickoff returns or after they've received the ball. So fake jet sweep. Cyclones going to hit him in the backfield. They fake the jet sweep, hand it off to the running back. He gets hit in the backfield by Antonio T-Hop Hopkins. He lost 4 on the play, maybe 5. It brings up third and goal from the 9.
Okay, it's a much different play call when it's third and goal from the 9 than it is third and goal from the 2.
57 seconds to go in the third. Third down and goal. They spotted the ball at the 8-yard line. Cyclones up 28-26. You're just tuning in. We're at E.K. McClendon Stadium in Winsboro, South Carolina at Fairfield Central High School. The battle for Blackstock is on. McMillan takes a shotgun snap. He's going to try to throw the fade over here and hit Boyd. He's got Boyd in the end zone, overthrows him. Zeke Evans was bit on a inside-out move, but ball was overthrown. Cyclones dodge a break there. Brings up fourth down and goal.
You know, he's really struggled with that throw from that distance. Now, he's really good when he's 30 yards out, but that's a much different throw and a much different
touch. Takes a lot more touch.
And he's thrown the ball out of the end zone 3 or 4 times already on that play.
Fourth down and goal, 34 seconds to go in the third. Coach Demetrius Davis going to get the play call in here for his Fairfield Central offense. Coach Jerry Caldwell got his defense ready to go. McMillan in the shotgun formation. He takes a shotgun snap. He's going to throw across the middle. The ball's going to fall incomplete. He overthrows his receiver. Cyclones defense holds again. They'll take it over first and 10 at their own 9-yard line, 8-yard line.
That's twice. That's twice we've held them down there close.
Cyclones up 28-26 with 29 seconds to go in the third period. Our special guest, James McManus, is threatening to leave on us. He's upset. Fairfield Central didn't score. He's got to live down here with these people. Got up, walked off. Cyclones have it first and 10 at their own 8-yard line. Moving right to left. T-Hop in the backfield with Trooper Floyd. Waiting on the snap, gets the snap, hands it off to Hopkins over the right side. He's got some running room, 15-yard line, 15-yard line. He's going to get run out of bounds at the 19-yard line. A 17-yard line, got 9, brings up second down and 1. What we want to do is salt this game away here, boys. We need to pick some time, put it on the board. He went out of bounds. They marked him. They marked him at 8 yards instead of 9. Okay. 21 seconds to go in the third. Cyclones need a sustained drive here.
I'd like to see Trooper pick up this first down with his legs right here, guys.
Floyd Young in the backfield with Trooper Floyd. H-back behind the left guard. Trooper Floyd's going to run the isolation, quarterback isolation over the left side. He hesitated. He got to the 15-yard line. He got back to the line of scrimmage, hesitated, and he didn't pick it up. Got to hit that faster, Trooper.
Yes, sir. You got to hit that hole and go.
That's the end of the third. We'll take a break, and we'll be back. Cyclones up 28-26. We come back third down and 3 from the Cyclone 15.
Save like a pro with Founders Federal Credit Union. Founders Loyalty Select account gives you the opportunity to grow your savings at their best rate yet. Fund your account through your favorite Loyalty Select product to get savings today. Visit RelaxJoinFounders.com or one of their more than 30 office locations to see if you qualify for membership. Go Cyclones. Service requires credit evaluation. Terms and conditions apply. Founders Federal Credit Union is federally insured by the NCUA.
The Cyclone football game is made possible in part by Quacked Glass, your mobile auto glass replacement service. Quack Glass will come to you and solve your glass auto needs. Quack Glass is American-owned and Carolina-grown. They're serving both North and South Carolina, and now with offices at Carowinds and 2708 Flat Creek Road, Lancaster. 866-787-8225 or online at quackglass.com. You can trust the Duck.
All right, you can certainly trust the Duck. We hope we can trust the Cyclones to win this one. It's 28-26, 12 minutes to go in this football game. Cyclones have it third down and 3 at their own, 15-yard line. They got to get it to 18 for a first down. Just held the Griffins on a fourth and goal situation.
Second time tonight the defense has been able to hold.
Hate to punt it away here. this deep, give them that opportunity to get deep in your end zone, your territory again. So Coach Floyd will draw something up here, I'm sure.
Well, it's 3rd and inches.
No, it's 3rd and about 3.
Oh, okay. There we go. All right. There we go. That's what I thought.
They put that little coin down on the marker on the chain and put the chain on that yard line and stretch it out from there, don't they, Jim?
That's exactly right.
Trooper Floyd into shotgun formation. He's got the shotgun formation. He throws in the flats. He throws it behind his receiver, Reggie Heath. Ball falls incomplete. Cyclones will be forced to punt. Second punt of the third quarter. And it's second half, third punt of the game upcoming for the Cyclones here.
That's 2 or 3 times he's thrown behind the receiver when they were open.
Well, I think there was a timing issue. I don't know. He threw it a little too soon, I believe. It was running an out pattern. It looked like Reggie just hadn't come out of his break yet. Deep to punt is Trooper Floyd. He's going to stand inside his own 5-yard line. Got a good snap from Jalen. Here's the punt. Oh, it's a low-line drive punt. It's going to be taken by Greer. It's going to take a Cyclone roll. We're thankful Greer decided to get out of the way. And it's going to be down by number 1, Zeke Evans for the Cyclones at the Fairfield Central 41-yard line.
This could be a last possession game, guys. Whoever has the ball last may win it.
44-yard punt for Trooper Floyd there. Good punt deep inside his own end zone. 41-yard line. Fairfield Central started their last drive on the Cyclone 41. They're starting this one on their own 41. Down 28-26 to the Cyclones. 11:48 to go in this one. 1st and 10. Chain Crew's a little confused over there.
They're struggling.
They've had a rough night.
They've had a real rough night.
Not been their best night. Cyclones staying at 3-3-5 defense. McMillan in the shotgun formation. Cyclones going to get some pressure. That's Radford. Throws the wide receiver screen. And the Cyclones, had him, but he broke free. That's number 5, Boyd. He's still on his feet to 40-yard line to the 39. Cyclones missed him on a linebacker coming inside to tackle him after a gain of 3, but then he broke free and he got over midfield to the 40 to the 38. So he picked up a significant number of yardage.
5's cramping up. You're going to have to come out.
Jai Boyd. 104 yards per game. We understand Boyd, Greer, and Watkins are speed demons. They're elusive, aren't they?
Yes, these guys have got some skill players.
Got an injury timeout on the field. We'll hold it here. It's not going to be a big one. Boyd's got to take a little break here. Cyclones trip him up in the secondary, but he gained 21 yards on that wide receiver screen. I'm impressed with this quarterback. I'm also impressed with Coach Demetrius Davis and his offensive coaching staff's game plan here in the second half in particular, Jeff. They're getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and he's making good decisions before the Cyclone rush can get there.
But when we have been able to get him out of the pocket, he struggles.
3 receivers stacked up on the right side in a triangle. Takes a shotgun snap, ball's on the left side. That's a hold coming across the middle. Ball falls incomplete. They were holding Cortez, number 64. Let's give Dasani Young some credit for holding Cortez. I've been wanting to say his name since I read it earlier today. Dasani. You know, here's the question. All right, here's the question, James. Sitting in the hospital,
Yeah.
got to name your child before you take him home, and you say, I'd like to have a cold drink of water, and the nurse brings you a Dasani, and you say, that's it.
Hey.
Is that how you get a name like that?
Well, they didn't bring her Aquafina.
That'd be
Or Deer Park.
It's a toss. I mean, it's the toss sweep to Greer. Cyclones were able to bottle him up. Antonio Hopkins, along with Cortez Woods, makes the stop on a jet sweep, and so it brings up 3rd down and about 8 for the Griffins here. 4th play of the
I got to
drive.
believe it's 4-down territory for Fairfield, regardless of what happens on this play.
11 minutes almost to go. 11-10 and counting in this one. Cyclones up 28-26. McMillan in the shotgun. 3rd down and 8. Official telling this receiver he's got to come off the field. Number 1, Watkins. So they move receiver number 8 from the left side to the right side and bring Burns on number 15. Jalen Yarborough moves from the slot from the right side to the left side. Takes a shotgun snap. Cyclones giving pressure. There's another hold up the middle. That ball falls incomplete.
Got to have the hold, guys.
Hold is going to be on Cortez, number 64, Dasani has held him again.
I take this penalty
I take this penalty, yes, sir.
I agree with you.
I think because you're going to put it in, be going to be 3rd and at least 18.
Coach Floyd declined it, makes it 4th down and 8.
That's what I know. That's why I don't coach football, guys.
That's why we get paid the big bucks.
5th play upcoming here. Coach Floyd wanted to take the down rather than the yardage, I presume.
by the Cyclones.
Dasani Young is the center. Cortez is having him for lunch right now. He could have called a holding on the previous play. Two receivers to the right side. One is Greer. He's going to be locked up man-to-man with Zeke Evans.
Don't let
to the other side.
Cyclones don't let two get it in his hands.
Maurice Feaster lined up in the slot. Waiting on the Cyclones. Terry Radford holds off. He almost jumps. Now the coach, Fairfield calls a timeout, the second of the half. We'll take it with them. Cyclones up 28-26. Fourth down, we come back.
Tonight's Cyclone football made possible by Burns Chevrolet Cadillac in Rock Hill. Serving the area since 1923 and located off I-77, exit 82B in Rock Hill. Burns has new Chevrolet and Cadillacs along with a selection of pre-owned vehicles, including buy here, pay here. Burns Chevrolet Cadillac, 800-681-7198 or online at BurnsChevrolet.com. Your right choice.
Made possible in part by Joe's Towing and Wrecker Service. Joe's Towing and Wrecker Service located at 2581 Lancaster Road in Chester. They offer local and long-distance towing, heavy-duty towing, and service 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Joe's also does big truck repair, truck and tractor tire service. More information is available at 803-581-5720 or 803-385-8610. That's Joe's Towing and Wrecker Service.
You can't run it, Terry.
Just let him run. Just keep go.
Cyclones hold on the fourth down play. They get pressure on the quarterback, McMillan, rolling to the outside. Defensive line does not give up. Terry Radford hits him from behind as he throws it. Ball comes out on the ground. Cyclones recovered at the 45-yard line. Terry Radford, the freshman, thought he was playing on Sundays, and he was going to rumble down the field.
He was going to see his name in lights.
There he was. He recovered it on the ground, got up and took off trucking down the field like he was going to score. I like Terry's effort. Cyclones taking over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line, moving left to right. Now, I told Jim in the break, Cyclones need to hold and go down here to score. That's free analysis. I don't charge for it.
Yeah. Jeff, it wouldn't do any good, would it?
No.
That's good, solid, free analysis that you could get nowhere besides WRBK on a Friday night. Hold and score. Trooper Floyd in the shotgun formation. It's a high snap. He fakes the handoff and throws it over here to Andre Evans. Andre catches at the 45-yard line. He's going to get to about the 47. 2 yards brings up second down and 8.
That was ugly in a lot of different ways, but we did get some positive yards.
Floyd Young in the shotgun, in the backfield with Trooper Floyd. McCullough goes out after Fairfield Central scores a touchdown. Halfway through the third quarter, he limps off the field with what appears to be an aggravation of a hamstring he's been struggling with all season. Trooper Floyd gets the shotgun, going to roll to his left. He's going to throw downfield. He's got nobody forward. His receiver stopped. I believe they had a miscommunication on their route running there. Receiver he intended to hit down the side over there, stopped running at about the 40-yard line. Trooper threw it as if he was going to run to the 30. Brings up third down and 8 for the Cyclones here. 9:46 to go in this one. Cyclones up 28-26. Just got a big turnover on downs. Defense has played hard, but the offense needs to take advantage of those of that turnover.
Missing some playmakers on this offensive series, guys. We haven't seen Reggie Heath, haven't seen Cayenne Kennedy, and have not seen Antonio Hopkins.
So Dorian Pendergrass in the tight end on the right side of the formation. Two receivers to the left, balls on the right hash. Trooper gets the shotgun snap, going to swing it out here to flats to Andre. Andre's trying to get upfield. He's going to get to the 48-yard line, 50, and that's going to bring up fourth down and 5 for the Cyclones. Kick. Coach Floyd, I believe, will punt this away. We're not sure. Clock's running. 9:26 left. 28-26 lead for the Cyclones. They're going to punt. Here comes Jalen Moss. Cyclones lost McCullough at 9. Check this, guys. 9:33 to go in the third. They lost Shadim McCullough. He has not been back on the field on a 20-yard touchdown pass to Burns. And it looks like he aggravated a hamstring, and we have struggled without him. Trooper Floyd's punt was a good punt, and the Cyclones going to be there. DJ Stevenson makes the tackle on the return man, Watkins, after he fielded it inside his own 15-yard line. He got to the 16, where the Griffins will put it in play. First and 10 from their own 16.
We keep asking a lot for our defense. They've done a really good job tonight. containing these guys. I mean, they've had some big plays. I mean, even from the offensively, but they haven't had as many as they probably are accustomed to. Obviously, all their big plays have come on special teams. But the defense tonight for Chester has played really well.
Yeah, the defense has played excellent. 28-26, 8:57 to go in this one. Fairfield Central has it 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line, trying to erase a 2-point Cyclone lead. McMillan takes a shot, goes to the hole. No, intercepted. Maurice Feaster. Maurice is coming across the middle field, 30-yard line, 25-yard line, 20. He's still on his feet. He's going to get tackled at the 20-yard line where the Cyclones will put it in play. 1st and 10, Jimbo. Beautiful play, interception by Maurice.
I'll take that back about them missing that holding call.
Got a lineman down on the field for the Griffins. 8:44 to go. Cyclones just come up with interception balls. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. We got to get 6 here, Jeff.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, six here. That's obviously makes it a 2-score game. Puts a little bit of pressure on their offense. Then they have to 100% throw the ball with the time left in the game. So, but because we score, guys, doesn't mean this game's we've locked this game up.
Oh, absolutely not. I tell you what, we've got to get. I think if you're Coach Floyd, you look at T-Hop and say you got to go. Shotgun snap, hands off to Hopkins, 10, 15, 5, and he's going to get down inside the 5 to about the 1, maybe 2.
Guys, it's just a different offense when we've got 5 and 16 and 31 in the game.
All right, they spotted him at the 5. 1st and goal from the 5 for the Cyclones. Antonio Hopkins went 15 yards on 1st down. 4th first down of the night for the Cyclones on offense here. Trooper Floyd in the shotgun formation. Hopkins in the backfield. Waiting on the snap. Kyan Kennedy in the H-back. Hanks the handoff, hands it off to Hopkins. Hopkins gets hit in the hole by a host of Griffins, and he goes down at the 5-yard line. 8:07. We'll let the clock run. I'm not opposed to that at all.
Let's do the old Tebow jump pass here. I know that's got to be in our arsenal.
3rd play of the drive coming up. Cyclones took it over after an interception on their own on the Fairfield Central 20-yard line.
Under 8 minutes, guys.
28-26 lead here for the Cyclones. Cyclones put 6 on the board here. It's a 2-score game and an extra point. Takes a shotgun snap, hands it, fakes the hands off. He's going to try to roll out here to flat. He's got a man open, and that's his receiver. That's a touchdown.
That's Kyan.
Kyan Kennedy for the touchdown on a drag route. Another beautiful throw. Have yourself a birthday, Kyan.
Happy birthday, 5.
Have yourself a birthday, young man.
Oh, wow, what a throw, but what a great catch. I'm going to tell you, that was good coverage right there, guys.
Yeah.
We've seen some really good catches.
Coach Floyd has hauled a fantastic offensive football game. The kids have executed exceptionally well. 7:34 to go in this one. Cyclones just went up 34-26. On to try the extra point is number 38 for the Cyclones, Austin Allen. Floyd's the holder. Kicks blocked. So it's an 8-point lead. We'll take a break. 7:34 to go in this one. We'll be back. Cyclones up 8.
Tonight's Cyclone football coverage on WRBK made possible in part by Dr. Sam Stone and his staff at Lowry's Family Medicine in Chester. Lowry's Family Medicine provides health care from birth to the golden ages and is located at 517 Doctors Court off of Wilson Street Extension. Dr. Sam Stone and his staff are proud supporters of the Chester Cyclones. Tonight's Cyclone football action made possible in part by True Vista Communications, Chester's provider for high-speed broadband, video, voice, wireless, security, and smart home solutions. They're available online at truevista.net or at a True Vista Customer Experience store located in Chester, Camden, Great Falls, and Winsboro.
All right, we're back here at E.K. McClendon Stadium. Cyclones just scored on their 5th offensive possession of the second half, 10th of the ball game. They took a lead 34-26. They're kicking off with 7:34 to go on this one. Trooper Floyd on to try the squib kick for the Cyclones. Cyclones have got to make Fairfield Central beat them with their offense. It's a little punch kick. It's going to be taken by one of the up men. It's going to go between his legs and be taken by one of the deep men. The Cyclones give pressure. They're going to hit him this time at the 25-yard line, and he's going to make his way to the 29 where the Griffins will put it in play. 1st and 10 at their own 29.
That extra point was huge, Clint, because it took it from a two-possession game to a one-possession game.
It sure did, but we got the defense here is going to step up, I think. Big interception on the last defensive possession for the Cyclones. Maurice Feaster picked it up, and they got down to the 20 where the Cyclones were able to capitalize. 34-26 if you're just tuning in. 8-point lead, 7:25 to go in this one for the Battle of Blackstock. Cyclones and Griffins. McMillan for the Griffins in the shotgun, stands at his own 15-yard line, waiting on the snap. 4 yards behind the line of scrimmage, takes a shotgun snap, hands it off to his running back up the middle. He's got some running room. He's going to get to the 35-yard line, and he's going to be tackled at the 36. Picked up 6 on the play, brings up second down and 3, and gave him 7. 7 minutes to go in this one. T-Hop on the tackle for the Cyclones. McMillan in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the left side of the formation. Cyclone defense ready to go. Takes a shotgun snap. They're getting in there. So the wide receiver screen. And the Cyclones going to take him down. That's my man, Terry Radford. Terry Radford takes him down for a loss.
Freshman on freshman.
Man.
He tried to throw the screen, and the receiver had obviously miscommunicated. He ran downfield. He should have just thrown it, but he held it, and then Terry Radford took him down for a loss. He lost 7 on the play, brings up third down and long. Clock's running.
That's 2 good-looking freshmen on that field tonight, guys.
6:30 to go on this one. Cyclones up 34-26 over the Griffins. Trying to improve to 2-1 on the season, the Cyclones. Radford in the defensive end position. Hand to the ground. Stevenson looks like he's going to come over the left side, and McMillan throws across his body. He's got a man open. That's Greer. Greer's running free. He's got some running room. 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5 touchdown Griffins. Tell you, that guy puts his foot in the ground. It's over.
He's fast.
6 minutes to go in this one. Griffins just pulled back within 2. 34-32.
Golly, bum.
He threw a skinny post, and that guy just stuck his foot in the ground. There was no catching him. That guy's unbelievable. He's a sophomore.
Run, yeah.
I believe he's got track. If he runs track, he's got some potential to be really, really good in the spring, Jeff.
Man, he's pretty quick.
He's speedy.
It's like the Cyclones may have called timeout here.
The Cyclones called timeout. 34-32. That's their first of the half. We'll take a break and we'll be back.
Tonight's Chester Cyclone football game is made possible in part by First Citizens Bank. At First Citizens, we believe that banking is all about the people we serve, and we work hard every day to make sure our customers know how we feel. First Citizens Bank with offices in Richburg and Chester. That's First Citizen Bank, forever first.
Barron Funeral Home at 133 Wiley Street in Chester and Dancer Baker Funeral Home located at 26 Underwood Avenue in Great Falls are proud to help bring you tonight's broadcast of the Chester High School football game. They wish the Cyclones great success this season. The staff of Barron Funeral Home and Dancer Baker Funeral Home continue to serve the people of Chester County with courtesy and dignity.
All right, back here. Fairfield Central's going for 2 here. 34-32 deficit to the Cyclones. 6 minutes left. Just scored on a 71-yard touchdown pass from McMillan to Greer. Takes a shotgun snap. Cyclones going to hit the quarterback, knock him down. Cyclones up 34-32. They'll get the ball on the kickoff. All right, we'll take another quick break. We'll be back. Cyclone football, WRBK.
Tonight's broadcast of Cyclone Football made possible in part by Chester County Natural Gas Authority. As Chester County Natural Gas celebrates 60 years of service to their customers, they remind you natural gas is the most efficient and effective way to heat your water, heat your home, dry your clothes, and to cook your meals. Contact Chester County Natural Gas Authority Monday to begin enjoying the comfort and affordability of clean-burning and efficient natural gas.
This Cyclone football game is made possible in part by Quacked Glass, your mobile auto glass replacement service. Quack Glass will come to you and solve your glass auto needs. Quack Glass is American-owned and Carolina-grown. They're serving both North and South Carolina and now with offices at Carowinds and 2708 Flat Creek Road, Lancaster. 866-787-8225 or online at quackglass.com. You can trust the Duck.
All right, we're back here at E.K. McClendon Stadium in Winsboro, South Carolina. It's 34-32, 6 minutes to go in this one. This is wide open. Tadarian Greer is all that he is billed for. That guy is hard. It's rare the Cyclones find somebody they can't catch. Antonio Hopkins picks it up on the 25-yard line. He's going to be run out of bounds at the 35 where the Cyclones will put it in play. 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line. 6 minutes left. Playing for the ball game right here, man. Got to pick it up here. Cyclones need to drive, sustain drive, put it on the field, touchdown.
Touchdown, a nice little long touchdown drive here. It's going to make it awfully tough for Fairfield, assuming we kick the extra point.
Floyd Young in the backfield with Trooper Floyd. Takes a shotgun snap. He's looking downfield. He's got a man open over on the flats. That's Reggie. Reggie gets hit in the backfield, and there's going to be a hole.
I think it might be a face mask.
Linesman threw the penalty. We'll see what he calls here. Is that the tackle? I don't know if it's a block in the back or a face mask.
It could be a block in the back.
Receiver trying to block over there. Let's see what he calls.
I didn't see him, but you might be right, Clint.
Cyclones backing up, it looks like. Blocking the back on the Cyclones. Back them up 10. Third penalty of the second half for the Cyclones. 6th of the game. 55 total yards and penalties for the Cyclones so far in this one. 5:15 left. Cyclones have it first down and 20, roughly. Ball's in their own 26-yard line. Second down and 19, ball's in their own 26.
Well, we got a mismatch out here with Reggie Heath with number 9 on Reggie Heath.
Officials having a conversation. 5:30, he said. Run the clock back to 5:30. I had 5:15. I thought that was a long time. I thought that was a long time for one play. I wasn't going to complain, but I thought it was a long time. 4 minutes, 45 seconds for one play. All right. First down at 19. Trooper Floyd gets the shotgun snap. Going to roll to his right. He's going to throw downfield. He's got a man open. That's Andre. And the ball falls incomplete. There's a 15-yard penalty on the Griffins. A lines judge called him out of throwing, said he pushed him out of bounds. That's going to be a 15-yarder and an automatic first down for the Cyclones.
Yeah, I almost thought they were going to call offensive interference. That's what I thought for a second. The coach for Fairfield was pleading.
That's what Fairfield coach.
But he pushed Andre out of bounds. You can't push him out of bounds.
15 yards, first down. We'll take it. No, they might have waved the flag off. Maybe.
I don't know what he's done. I didn't see him do anything yet.
They're taking him back.
Pass interference.
I'm telling you, I thought that's what they were going to call.
15 yards on the Cyclones. Wow. What did he do, Jeff?
I didn't see it. I thought that's what they were going to call, and I'm saying it was the right call. It looked like Andre
a little push or something.
Had his hands a little around him a little bit, but I mean, one of those probably should have been a no call, actually.
Yeah.
So the Cyclones now have first down at White Oak.
Actually, might be first down at Lowry's.
5:25 to go in this one. 34-32, going the wrong way. They got to get to the 45-yard line for a first down. They have it right now on their own 13.
If we can
32 yards to a first down.
One of those little slants like they did and hit him on the dead run.
Trooper Floyd takes a shotgun snap, jumps off board, and Floyd Young gets hit in the backfield for a loss of 2. Big-time play by number 4 for Fairfield Central. C.J. Sampson comes through and made a big stop. Lost 3. Second down at 35 for the Cyclones. 5:06. The only good thing about that, Jeff's clock's running.
That's the only good thing.
Cyclones move. That's 5 yards. Back them up.
Golly, bum.
Second down and 40.
Goodness.
You don't have a play in the playbook for second down and 40, Jeff.
No, you just try to get. The goal here is not to punt out of the end zone.
Swing passes. Try to get some yardage. Is all you're trying to do.
Putting a lot of pressure on the defense right now.
4:50.
Assuming we don't get out of this mess.
4:50 left in this one. 34-32 lead Cyclones over the Griffins. Cyclones have given up some humongous plays, a 71-yard touchdown pass and catch, a kickoff return of 90 yards, another kickoff return of 85 yards. Outside of that, they've played exceptionally good football.
Yeah, take those 21 points off.
That's right. All right, it's actually 19, Jim.
Oh, well.
Trooper Floyd now stands inside his end zone. He's got to get to the 40, to the 30, to the 45 for a first down. His second down and 40, or as Mark Hugh would say, second down and Blackstock, or second down and White Oak.
Another zip code.
Takes a snap this time, throws it out in the flats. Got a man out there, 10-yard line. That's a good call. Going to be a hold on the Cyclones. Back them up 10 more or decline it. I'd decline it if I was Coach Davis here. 4:31, Cyclone receiver is going to get called for a hold by the linesman over there. He's gotten flag happy here in the second half. Well, the fourth quarter, really. Holding on the Cyclones. Coach Demetrius Davis declines it. I don't blame him. Third down and long. 4:31. And the bad thing about that penalty, it stops the clock. So you didn't get the benefit of 25 seconds running off. 4:31. Third down and 34.
Timeout, Clint.
Chester calls timeout. We'll take it with him. We'll be back. Third down and 31 when we get back.
Relax on and off the field with Founders Federal Credit Union. With services like Founders Online and Founders App, you'll enjoy local personalized service. Joining Founders Federal Credit Union is easy. Relax, join Founders.com or at one of the more than 30 office locations to see if you qualify for membership. Relax, go Cyclones. Services require credit evaluation. Terms and conditions apply. Founders Federal Credit Union is federally insured by NCUA.
Tonight's Chester Cyclone football game is made possible in part by Hamilton, Delaney, Greer, and Cotton. Attorneys at law providing legal services since 1907. Attorneys Milton Hamilton, Greg Delaney, Brian Greer, and Nick Cotton have a general practice of law with offices in Chester and Great Falls. Hamilton, Delaney, Greer, and Cotton support all the schools in Chester County.
All right, back. Cyclones have it 3rd and 34 if you're just tuning in. 4:31 left in this one. Cyclones up. Chester Cyclones up 34-32 over the Fairfield Central Griffins of Winsboro, South Carolina. This is a rivalry game. Crazy things happen in this game. Always do, and it has tonight. Cyclones have given up a 71-yard pitch and catch, 85-yard touchdown kickoff return, and a 90-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. And that's why we are where we are. Cyclones have outplayed the Griffins by far, especially in the first half. But yet now they're fighting for their lives. Up 2 with 4:30 to go in this one. Trooper Floyd in the shotgun formation. Gets the snap. He's going to call quarterback draw up the middle, 10-yard line. Cyclones will punt it away. Big time stop in there by number 4 for the Griffins. He's fired up. C.J. Sampson, he's made 2 big plays on this drive.
Yeah, you got to believe that Fairfield, I'm not sure I put anybody back.
All right, they putting their guys back. Watkins and Greer back to receive. I don't blame them. I'd put them back. Every time they touch the ball, they're electric. Trooper Floyd's punt from his own end zone is going to hit at the 40-yard line. Take a Cyclone roll out of bounds at the 49-yard line of the Griffins where they'll take it over 1st and 10. He's going to spot it at the 50 where they take it over 1st and 10 on the Fairfield side of the 50. 1st and 10, Fairfield, 3:57 left in this one. We've got half a field to go, down 2. 34-32 Cyclone lead, defense on the field. A lot of pressure on their backs right now. 11th offensive possession on the night for the Griffins, and they stole an extra one with one of those kickoff returns at the end of the first half. So really they've had 12 offensive possessions to the Cyclones' 10 so far tonight. 34-32 Griffins. 34-32 Cyclones. Griffins have it on their side of the 50. McMillan takes a shotgun snap. Cyclones give chase. He throws it over the head of his receiver, Boyd, who was on that wide receiver screen. Ball falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down and 10. Cyclones had 10 first downs in the first half. They've only had 4 in the second. You got to give the Griffins credit for limiting the Cyclones' offense's efficiency. On the other hand, Griffins had 2 first downs in the first half. They've had 4 here in the second. And we'll see what they're able to do on this drive. 3:53 to go, down 2. McMillan in the shotgun. 2 receivers to either side of the formation. Ball's on the right hash. Takes a shotgun snap. He's got a good one. Cyclones give pressure. He throws it out here. Pass. 50-yard line, 45-yard line, 50, 40-yard line, 35-yard line out of bounds. But it's a hold on the Griffins. Back them up 10. We'll run second down again. 6th penalty for the Griffins here in the second half. Gives them 10 for the ball game. Costly penalties for the Griffins here in the second half. They're spotted at the 39-yard line, so they got second down and 21 for the Griffins here. Umpire needs some help getting his flag. Back judge comes and brings it to him. You were right, Jim. You pointed him out before the game.
I told you before the game started.
McMillan in the shotgun. He's a freshman, 6'2", 190. He's played a good football game. He's going to have a bright future ahead of him. Takes a shotgun snap. Cyclones give pressure. They got him this time. That's Cortez Woods again. They take him down for a loss. He's inside the 30 at the 29, a loss of 10, and the clock's moving. 3:18 left in this one. Third down and a long way for the Griffins here.
Do not let number 2 get
free.
In the face.
3 minutes left in this one. Cyclones up 34-32. It is third down and a long way. About 30 yards for the Griffins. McMillan in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the left side. Takes a shotgun snap. Cyclones try to get pressure. He throws it deep over the left side. Cyclones going to give up. It's knocked down by Zeke Evans. And number 5, Boyd, went up to get it. Watkins has said it's wide open. And if you're Fairfield, you got to punt here.
That was a good football play all the way around. Good throw. Offensive player had a chance. Defensive player made a nice play. That's just a good football play.
Yeah, beautiful football play by everybody. Turned out the Cyclones' way, and if you're Fairfield, you got to punt here. Fourth down and a country mile. 2:42 left in this one. Cyclones need to get this ball and get about 1 first down, maybe 2. Fairfield's only got 1 timeout left.
2 first down. Number 2, I didn't realize 2 was a punter.
He does it all, man.
Good grief. Does he drive the bus?
I'll tell you one thing. He punts it. He beat the ball down the field.
Beat the bus if he was running against it.
Got a good snap. There's the punt. It's up high.
Get away from it.
Just get out of the way. Entree's going to get out of the way. It's going to hit at the 38-yard line, roll inside the 30, and it's going to die at the 26. We're glad they let it roll for an extra 5 seconds.
Can we please see some 5 and 16 in on this series?
Chester High School takes the ball over on their own 26-yard line here with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left.
Shadim's back in the game.
Good. 1 timeout left for the Griffins, I think. Cyclones need a first down here, Jimbo.
Yes, sir, Reed. Big time. Big time.
I believe they might ice it if they get a first down. Up 34-32. 2:30 left over the Griffins here. Trooper Floyd's in the game. Shadim McCullough in the backfield with him. Waiting on the shotgun. Shotgun snap, hands it off to McCullough over the left side. McCullough's breaking free. He's got some running room. He's going to get to the 30-yard line, over the 30 to the 31.
Good pick.
That's 5-yard gain.
And I'm watching him run there, Clinton. He's not full speed.
No. 5-yard run brings up second down and 5. Clock runs. 2:13, 2:11, 2:10. This will be under 2 minutes before the Cyclones snap it here. Up 34-32. McCullough stays in the game. Trooper Floyd in the backfield in the shotgun with him. 2 minutes left in this one.
So called a character drive here.
Offensive line getting down. Jeremiah Glide in the center. Trooper calls for ball, gets the ball. It's a quarterback run over the left side. Trooper's got the running room. He's at the 45-yard line, 35-yard line, 40, 41. I believe the Cyclones had an ice.
They're going to have to call a timeout now.
1:45 left. Cyclones just got the first down at the 42-yard line of their own 42-yard line. 5th first down of the second half. That's a big one. And Trooper did it with his legs. 1:40 left in this one. I don't think the Cyclones will do anything but run the football right here. Fairfield will be forced to call a timeout after this drive, I would think, after this play. Or maybe after the third down to force them to punt it if they don't get the first down. Trooper looks to the sideline for his play call. McCullough stays in the game with him. Two receivers to the right side of the formation. Tight end on the right side as well. That's Pendergrass. Cyclones move. That is number...
Right guard, I think.
Right guard, Jordan Land. That backs him up 5 yards. 1:14 left. Stop the clock, more importantly.
The Cyclones. He remains first down.
Sixth penalty for the Cyclones, ninth of the game. Sixth in the second half. First down at 15 for the Cyclones. 1:14 left in this one. You still like where you are. Run the ball. Hopkins in the game. Pendergrass going to line up on the right side over here. C.J. McCree's the one who jumped on, went too early. Trooper takes a shotgun stabs Trooper Floyd all the way over the right side. He's going to drive hard. He's going to get 110. He's going to get to the 38-yard line. Coach Demetrius Davis calls timeout. Brings up second down and long for the Cyclones here. That's their last one, I think. That's what I got. Now, I may be wrong. We'll hold it here.
I think you're right, because it would have made more sense for them to use it from that after that first down.
All right, so the Cyclones got 1 minute 7 seconds here. Second down at 15.
Is 31 in there, Jeff?
Yeah, he's been in there.
They'll run the football. They won't do anything here. They'll run it. See, Demetrius Davis, I think, had used his last time out. So that'll force the Cyclones, if they don't pick up the third down, to punt it, which is what he wants, because we've done nothing but give him confidence with our special teams tonight.
Well, Gaffney did beat Hammond 14-7.
Close.
They stayed in there.
James McManus, you heard a voice you don't may recognize. He is our special guest tonight. Lives here in Winsboro. 1:07 left in this one. Trooper Floyd in the shotgun formation. Waits on the snap. Oh, no, that's Jaquan Carter. Jaquan over the right side. He's got some running room. 40-yard line. He's still on the 45-yard line. He's going to get inside the 45 to the 48, and the clock's going to keep running. 56 seconds left in this one. Third down and about 5 for the Cyclones.
Clint, I don't see any way they can get unless I'm wrong, and this is third down, they're going to let the clock run out. This clock should run out. I mean, if we run
before we go have to snap it again.
Right.
Yeah, this could be a knee.
I'd let it run all the way down. I'd let it run all the way down.
35 seconds left in this one. 34. It's clicking. You're right, Jeff. I don't see there's any way we have to punt the football, because it's third down, and we won't have to snap it. They don't have a timeout to stop the clock. Cyclones up 34-32. 23 seconds left in this one. 20 seconds left. Jaquan Carter in the game. Shadim McCullough to his left side. It's going to be a delay of game on the Cyclones. Back them up 5 yards. That's okay, because the next play they don't have to run one. This will be a knee, and it's over, won't it, Jeff? It's third down.
Unless you get 4 timeouts and a half. That's the way I look at it. Wonder why Trooper's not in.
Jaquan's a runner. Don't want to get him hurt.
Makes sense.
Just fall down.
That's the ball game. Cyclones will be victorious. They'll go to 2-1 on the season, 34-32. Hey, Cyclones have won again this year the Battle of Blackstock. That's what I'm talking about. That's the ball game. Cyclones are victorious at E.K. McClendon Stadium here in Winsboro, South Carolina at Fairfield Central High School. We'll take a break and we'll be back. I'll give some stats. We'll wrap her up. Congratulations to the Cyclones.
Made possible in part by Joe's Towing and Wrecker Service. Joe's Towing and Wrecker Service located at 2581 Lancaster Road in Chester. They offer local and long-distance towing, heavy-duty towing, and service 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Joe's also does big truck repair, truck and tractor tire service. More information is available at 803-581-5720 or 803-385-8610. That's Joe's Towing and Wrecker Service. WRBK would like to remind you that Barron and Dansla Baker Funeral Homes are having their annual Public Servants Appreciation Day, and that's going to be on Wednesday, September the 7th between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. All Chester County Fire, Rescue, EMS, and law enforcement personnel are welcome. It's going to be held at the Chester State Park.
Tonight's broadcast of Cyclone Football made possible in part by Chester County Natural Gas Authority. As Chester County Natural Gas celebrates 60 years of service to their customers, they remind you natural gas is the most efficient and effective way to heat your water, heat your home, dry your clothes, and to cook your meals. Contact Chester County Natural Gas Authority Monday to begin enjoying the comfort and affordability of clean-burning and efficient natural gas.
For over 77 years, Fairfield Electric Cooperative has delivered electric energy to our consumer owners. As a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we are part of a nationwide community of local, not-for-profit cooperatives committed to enhancing our customers' lives and livelihoods by providing reliable power, high-quality customer-focused service, and valuable products and services. We're Fairfield Electric Cooperative, your Touchstone Energy partner, proud to be a part of tonight's Cyclone football coverage on WRBK.
All right, we're back here at E.K. McClendon Stadium. Clint Davis along with Jeff Kerr, Jim Fuller, and we got our special guest, James William McManus, and we welcome to James. We're glad he got to see this football game between the Chester Cyclones and the Fairfield Central Griffins. Let me give you some statistics. I don't have yardage, but I've got some plays. We talked about during the break, as we were at the break, Jeff said, I tell you, the offense played exceptionally well and efficiently, but the defense won the game. Let me tell you about the defense. The defense held Fairfield Central's explosive offense to 6 first downs. The defense kept Fairfield Central off the field for the most part. They ran 46 total plays, 29 in the second half, 17 in the first half. Cyclones, on the other hand, ran 63 total plays, 29 in the second half, 34 in the first half. Both teams had 11 possessions, offensive possessions tonight. The Cyclones had 15 total first downs, and both teams had 10 penalties for 85 yards. The big difference, I think, really ultimately the big difference for the Cyclones was the turnover they were able to force. They had forced 2 turnovers, but one was a turnover on a Maurice Feaster interception deep inside Fairfield Central territory, and then the 2 big fourth and goal stops the Cyclone defense came up with. They kept the Fairfield Central Griffins out of the end zone and enabled the Cyclones to win this football game. Unbelievable football game. What a rivalry should be. Again, another year the Cyclones are able to be victorious. Fairfield Central leads the series, but the Cyclones have been fighting hard the last 4 to 5 years. Get it again tonight. The Battle of Blacksburg goes to the Cyclones. What do you got, Jimbo?
What do I have?
Yeah.
A sense of relief.
I got you.
I will have to admit, I was a little uptight about the last 6 minutes.
It was tough, baby. It was tough. Jeffrey, final thoughts.
I think Trooper continues to grow up a little bit. Kyan Kennedy was a big factor tonight offensively. Antonio Hopkins back made a huge difference in the Cyclones offensively and defensively. We got to show up in special teams, guys. We've given up 3 touchdowns on kickoff returns this year already in 3 games.
All right, James, you've been with us tonight. Tell us what your final thoughts as we sign off.
Thank y'all for having me. Enjoyed it. Great game as always. Thank y'all.
All right, well, that's it for us from E.K. McClendon Stadium here at Fairfield Central High School in Winsboro, South Carolina. The Cyclones are victorious, 34-32 over the Griffins. Go Cyclones!
This broadcast of Chester Cyclone football is made possible by Polk Bell Bonds, serving Chester County for over 30 years. Polk Bell Bonds executes surety bonds in all state or federal courts and can provide GPS, electronic, or alcohol monitoring. Ned Polk is available anytime at 581-POLK, 482-POLK, 789-POLK, and 872-2222. Polk Bell Bonds.
The Cyclone football game is made possible in part by Quack Glass, your mobile auto glass replacement service. Quack Glass will come to you and solve your glass auto needs. Quack Glass is American-owned and Carolina-grown. They're serving both North and South Carolina, and now with offices at Carowinds and 2708 Black Creek Road, Lancaster. 866-787-8225 or online at quackglass.com. You can trust the Duck.
Hey, appreciate it. Hey.
Broadcast coverage has been made possible by Sam's Equipment, True Vista Communications, by Quack Glass, Burns Chevrolet, Founders Federal Credit Union, by Polk Bell Bonds, Lowry's Family Medical Center, by Joe's Towing and Wrecker Service, by Hamilton, Delaney, Greer, and Cotton, by Fairfield Electric Cooperative, First Citizens Bank, by Chester County Natural Gas,